turn on the sound and the pretty pictures. And we're live
Yeah.
for Mission 6 of Week 6, Season 3 of the Lancer Interpoint Station Campaign, where this week we are in orbit around Moulin 2, a planet ruled over by a cascading NHB called Cyril, who has made it her goal to work the population to death by increasing work efficiency to levels that are humanly impossible. So we're here
Yay.
to free the workers and to forcefully cycle Cyril. So far,
That
during the
sounds
week, we basically just annoyed Cyril a bunch by demolishing her installations and freeing work camps. But in the last mission, we captured a prisoner, and they were able to tell us where Cyril's casket is located. So the four of
yeah.
you are the breaching team, who will get us entry into the facility, and the team after you will be the team to actually cycle Cyril. That's the plan for today.
Yay.
Mosey, what have you been up to
Yeah.
since we last saw each other?
Oh, nothing much actually. She's just been going off on a long vacation to a nearby asteroid terraria, and then she came back, so she is just going back to work.
Wonderful. You love to see the dedication. And
Just
Windsor,
got some R&R.
a new
Um,
new pilot, first mission aboard Interpoint.
yes, when Windsor is a member of the MSMC Magpie Division or Battalion,
Mhm.
much like Surge and Modi, and has come to assist her mercmates.
Wonderful.
Oh,
And
Rosie is on MSMC. Oh wait, is it? Oh.
with Bonded One, who's your best bud in this team?
This would be Athanas or Surge.
Wonderful.
Yay.
Yay!
Best friends
Yay.
forever. And
Yay!
Athanas.
And
What have
Athena actually
you been
has some
up to?
movement to catch up.
Well, since it's his home planet and he escaped from here a long, long time ago, he's been kind of dealing with that, coming back and worrying, like, do the people I knew, like, are they still alive? And like, can I really do anything about this? Yeah, he has reunited with some friends and been very, very nervous.
Sounds great.
But you can make an active effort in liberating your home planet, which is.
Yay.
Yes.
And with Bonded 3, who's your best bud?
There's gonna be Kilvina.
Hooray!
Yay.
Holy shit, double
Buddies.
bond?
Mhm.
Friendship power. Friendship power is
We're gonna
engaged.
be
You have to see it.
sticking close to each other, I see.
Alright.
Yes.
That
We're magpies, it's what we do.
magpies work in bonded pairs.
Mhm.
And a new pilot aboard Interpoint Station, Bushido. Tell us about yourself. What is Bushido's deal?
Bushido is a quote-unquote qualified pilot that came up from one of the backwater planets. He's currently trying to get his own license to legally pilot the mech that he commandeered during his time on that planet.
And which mech would that be?
He's got a broken down Atlas that he's trying to currently repair.
The old Atlas story. Got it. Definitely. We can fix you the Atlas up, and you'll get the appropriate licenses in just 2 short missions. So this is the first one. 50% there after this one. As I said in the beginning, we are going to force our way into a secret facility here in Moulin 2, where Cyril's casket is held. And to help you on your mission, we have prepared some reserves for you this week, which look a little something like this. And Mosey, which reserve would you like to go for here?
I would like to grab that nice hyperspec ammunition.
That is true.
Yeah, so I'm going to use her assault trigger to use the her expertise in weapons and munitions to really bring that new ammunition crate she got to the maximum potential.
Wonderful. Let's
And I'm
see
gonna use it.
how it goes.
Yes. Bonus the patrol. Oh, wow.
21
Wow.
will do it. You can get the hyperspec ammunition, which let you, so you can declare them before you shoot a weapon, a ranged weapon, during the mission. And if you hit, the attack will deal maximum damage. Just
Yay.
like a bunch with Opcal and Gandivas and Nukav.
Yep.
Alright. And Windsor. Which reserve would you like to go
At least
for?
I'm not using a Pinacus.
So Windsor is the spotter of their bonded pair. So we're gonna go with the radar. We're gonna try and get a hold of the radar burst
Definitely.
technology,
Mhm.
and we're going to use our trigger. Get a hold of something.
All reliable.
All reliable.
my
Get a
God.
hold of it. Because Windsor is a magpie and just knows exactly where to get a hold of things.
That's fair.
I'll love you forever if you get the thing for me.
Turns out
Go on,
Wizard's an
everyone.
actual magpie.
That's the name of their battalion. So
I know. I'm aware.
There's gonna be so much lock.
11 will do it. So,
well, and with Spotter 2, we'll be getting scan data as well.
it's true.
Oh my God.
Actually, is that true? Dum dum dum.
It says you
At
At
get.
the end of a turn, if you did not move and took the blah blah blah, additionally, when you lock on, yep, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I used that in the last mission I was playing.
That is true.
Oh, does that mean that I should be standing next to you, Windsor?
And
Yep.
and
Yeah, I should be
Athanas.
standing right next to you.
Which
Yes,
reserve
that sounds great.
would you like to go for?
Right. Is this still a good idea to go for the radar burst as well? Because that's the one I had my eyes on.
Lock-ons do not stack, so your results may vary.
Yeah. But
Let's
it's
see.
once. Oh yeah, it's once per
Once
scene.
per scene.
So we'll just get a bunch of lock-ons because we can only do it once
Why
anyway.
can't I hold all
Oh
these
my
lock-ons?
God.
But I'm not sure if we're both picking it, if that's the strategically optimal choice.
Probably not, but
I
why
mean, everybody
not?
would be able to consume lock-ons for days. So
Yeah,
could
would
all
that be
get a-
nice?
Well, maybe we can get the lunch break in just in case your
Yeah.
mech gets destroyed. Because you only have 9 HP.
With my 9 HP, that might be a good idea.
Or you can get an OPEC command signal. With the
you're 9 HP and 3 repair points. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I want to not die, so maybe we'll just go with the lunch break.
Wonderful. Not dying is a good plan. How are you acquiring the lunch break?
Let's see. And how do I
Click on your pilot
get a
please.
hold of that
Click on
one?
your pilot.
Oh yeah, again,
Then we
just tell me
trigger.
tell me a good story how you get copious amounts of repair pieces for this mission. Could intimidate a mechanic, you could beat somebody up, you could just file the paperwork.
Yeah, I do not really have a trigger that I
What's your
really
trigger?
think works for this, but he has a good friend. His friend Pascal, who is still alive, thankfully, used to work with the agriculture mechs on this planet. So I'm just gonna ask him for help.
That sounds good to me. Perfect.
Is that just a D20 roll at that point?
Give me a d20 with accuracy here.
All right.
So click on your
so-
pilot token, you can type in for the trigger.
Oh, wait.
That also works. Oh, it's a 6, and now give me a d6. We need a 4 here. 50-50.
Or higher. 50-50.
Ooh.
Oh.
Pascal not coming through, sadly. Maybe Pascal is held up somewhere.
That's a
He
shame.
is not familiar with the Lancer packs.
That's fair.
Just agriculture machines.
And then again, one of the agriculture machines turns out is a deadly samurai, so I don't know.
What you doing with a deadly samurai?
I've seen some parts. I've seen some
Wait, I'm
parts.
tapped here.
And Bushido, which reserve would you like to go for?
Probably gonna go for anti-corrosive coating.
Mhm.
Now, how he gets this, I have no idea how.
What's your triggers?
My triggers are assault, survive, stay cool, and show off. So
I mean, survive sounds pretty good.
Survive does sound pretty good.
Yeah. It's surviving in a tough environment. That sounds
Yep.
like pretty acid resistant.
Let's see if we can go
Yeah.
do with it. Just click on your pilot token. Top left, you have the trigger button. And then you can type in survive and select the bonus for +2. No accuracy and difficulty. Let's just make it neutral. And we'll see how it works out. Oh, 7 will not work out. The acid,
burn all the way.
it does burn all the way. The goggles, they do nothing. Yeah, 2 out of 4. That is not a terrible result, not a great result either. But with that, we will send you down to the planet's surface,
Yay.
where you will have to fight your way through some angry industrial and agricultural mechs.
Alright.
This first scene is a gauntlet sitrep. That just means that at the end of the 6th round, I need more player characters than non-player characters in the control zone to your right.
I cannot leave this turn order.
Terrain-wise, you can move the turn order box. You can also shrink it
okay.
down. Terrain-wise, we got some trees, which are difficult terrain and soft cover. We got some fallen trees, which are half-size, so everybody can probably just ignore those. We got the acid pits, which will deliver 4 burn if you step into it or are dragged into one. The enemy, of course, will also take 4 burn if you drag them into an acid pit, which is very funny. And the rest is hard cover, basically. In the top right of the map, you can find a height legend, which will tell you which terrain border corresponds to which height. And yeah, we got some enemy mechs attempting to keep you out of the facility. And we also have some reinforcements on the way. They will be appearing from one of the ingress zones. Any questions about this sitrep or the terrain or anything really? Perfect.
Rainmaker.
Yes, the Rainmaker
Why
is
the
a...
rain?
It's because it launches missiles that create clouds that cause rain. These are all industrial mechs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's they're industrial themed.
So these are literal rainmaker.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's a literal Rainmaker.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Well, do we want lock-ons or do we want to wait for that?
Wait on that, I think,
Okay.
Yeah.
for the enemy reinforcement to show up, because I don't think we're gonna be able to kill any of them on round 1.
Sadly, this is just... And Bushido's computer crashed, and they'll have to be away for a couple minutes. So Bushido's not going
Okay.
first here.
Oh,
Why don't you lead us away, Serge? Then, or Akane?
Yeah. That's one place I could go. I was also just thinking of going down here, but
I mean, you fly now. You can go wherever you like.
yeah.
yeah.
Think it over.
Also,
Oh,
very important though, now that you can permanently fly, is this arrow. Please make sure to put the number of spaces you want to fly on this arrow.
Is that just the height or?
Yes,
yeah,
it's the height
the
of the
height
ground
limit.
you have.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I should be standing away from acid pools. Right, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. Well, I guess I could just boost and go over here for now. That seems sane to me.
It's a plan.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can prepare an action.
Yeah.
Or just lock onto everybody. Oh no, you didn't go for that. Never mind.
Yeah, no.
Huh,
I'm the one who got the
If I
lock on
had
everyone.
Oh,
yeah, I
well.
wouldn't have gone.
Oh well.
I mean, no one is really in line of sight, are they? So even if I do
I mean, you could just say that you're flying at height 4 here, and then everybody's in line of sight, and then you just move down. Because
fair.
with flying movement you can, so if you have speed 7, you can move 7 across and up to 7 up and down. So you could move 3 up and 3 down and still 7 across. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think so. But also, I wonder if I just don't want to stay down on the ground right now because I don't feel like being the first target.
But you can do both, right? You can fly up 4 spaces, then do something, and then fly back down. If you like.
Yeah. Definitely.
Fair. So, okay, could we just shoot at this guy?
Do
you have the range?
Depends on the weapon.
Oh, yeah, no. I don't have that long
Okay.
range.
In that
I
case,
think
we can't.
The Veil Rifle.
Veil Rifle is range 10.
Yeah, no, the Veil Rifle doesn't... It reaches 10 spaces.
Yep.
You can prepare an action though.
That you can.
Yeah. I guess I could just prepare for the Veil Rifle in case anybody gets in range.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, let's slap the exclamation point on you, and that is that.
Right. There we go.
So is it just we can decide who goes first? Or?
Yep. It's PC, NPC, PC, NPC.
Yep.
I see.
The Aegis is going to take a turn here. We're going to
Oh
waddle
dear God.
up to this spot, and we'll throw out a shield bubble. A form of defense net. Every attack that attacks something inside the bubble from outside the bubble will receive 2 difficulty.
Okay.
And it is a size 3 burst. Ending turn.
Do you guys mind if I go next?
Sure, go ahead.
Because I have an idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm going to move Boosted Overcharge to get to here.
Yours. Okay. You're gonna overcharge boost?
Yep. Move, boost, overcharge, boost, as I basically just run my ass forward.
Quick!
Alright. Got it.
Oops. My basics. So that I can do this properly.
Thank you. 1 heat.
Yep. And then we're going to put out a turret.
Definitely. 1 turret
Where do you want
drone. Do you have Drone Commander?
I do not
There
have
we
Drone
go.
Commander, no.
Alright. You can place that wherever you like.
It's within sensors, correct?
Within sensors on our side, yeah.
You know what? I'll just put it on top. I'll just put it on top.
Definitely.
Pew,
And
pew,
then
pew.
that will be the end of my turn.
That is
I gotta
a
catch up
turn.
to I gotta catch up to Athena somehow, right?
It's true. Just overcharge running every turn.
Oh well, technically I have rapid burst jump jets, so when I boost, I fly.
Oh, that's fair. Yep.
So 3 spaces forward, 6 space jump.
The assault is just gonna go. Just move to here and grab a light machine gun. And that
Ooh,
is
light machine gun.
a turn.
It's gonna prepare an action.
Yep, it's prepping light machine gun.
Alright.
Leaving
just
Bushido
gonna
and
move.
Yumozi.
I'm just gonna move and boost right over here.
Mhm.
Yo. Oh, and I also activate my flight gear,
Okay,
so I'll be receiving 3 heat at the end of this.
definitely.
And I'm going to prepare an action.
Mhm.
Anybody who enters into my sensor range will get hit by a Gandibaz missile.
Definitely. Let's put that exclamation mark on you.
Yay.
Alright, let's go with the Rainmaker.
Oh yeah, and I'm also invisible because of the flicker field.
That is true. You are quote-unquote invisible. So are you Athanas, by the way?
I'll just mark it
Yep.
as this ninja icon.
Nope, Ninja's hidden. This guy's invisible.
Oh, okay.
The Rainmaker is going to go, and we are going to put out Javelin missiles.
Oh no.
We are going to mark down 3 spots on the map, and if somebody steps into them, they get slapped for 5 damage. As such. We are then going to shoot our missile launchers 3 times in a row, because we're just that great. That is 1 regular attack for you, Windsor, at hard cover.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting you for full explosive. That is 1
Okay.
regular attack for you, Mosey, at 1 difficulty soft cover.
And it has to beat my invisible burst. Well, it missed anyways, but...
True. Invisible will hit,
Oh, well.
but misses, dealing 2 reliable damage.
Yay.
And Athanas, you're also invisible. That's a miss. You take 2 reliable damage.
Adam.
2 reliable with 1 armor, that becomes 23. Alright.
That's true.
Things up my armor. Tortuga has no armor.
Rainmaker's turn.
Tortuga took only 2 damage. It has 2 armor.
Yep, Tortuga took
So
2.
it took no damage then.
Nope,
No, because I actually got hit.
Yep.
Ah, right. Sorry.
And Bushido, all you.
So I'm gonna use what is it? I'm gonna use a
Moving
hyperspec fuel injector to
Oh,
get free boost.
we're going hard.
You're going hard.
Hard
Get-go. Move, boost, and boost.
How far can I move with that?
Free boost boosting is your speed, so your speed 4, so that's a normal move, free boost, and yeah, you're there.
And you can boost again.
Mhm.
I think.
Boost again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the free actions do not follow the same action economy.
Correct, and then you can frame trade, initiative boost again, they can overcharge boost again.
So how many boosts then?
You can go 5 boosts,
Yeah,
technically.
it's a maximum of no, it's 4 boosts and
Well,
1 movement.
4 boosts in normal movement,
Yeah,
yeah.
maximum of 20 spaces.
Oh
So
god.
I've already taken 8 spaces, so I'll just move an extra 12.
But that will net you, that will lose you your initiative and your first overcharge.
Yeah. So I would just say
Initiative
boost
will
again.
you initiative is once per scene, so in the second scene you get it back, which lets you make a quick action as a free action, and overcharge is take 1 heat. So you can spend those 2, but maybe you want to save them. Up to you.
I mean, if you boost again,
Bushido
here
could
you
also
have
just do a
soft
regular
cover
quick
from
action
the,
boost.
Yep.
Both of them.
Yeah, you have 1 more free quote-unquote boost, and then before breaking into resources.
I'll shift over to here. Yeah, I can't really hold any actions, I don't think, unless...
You can prepare a quick action. If X happens, then you do Y. But
Prepare a tech attack, I think, because that's your longest range thing.
10.
Yeah, I'll prepare a tech attack.
invade or lock on?
I'll go with lock on.
That's probably fair. So first target that steps in sensors gets slapped with rock on. All right.
And then I'll just click enter.
The witch.
Oh my god, there's a witch.
Oh no, there's
There's a witch.
the witch overseer. Somebody has to tell these nerds how to do stuff. We are going to go for an invade against you, Bushido.
Oh yeah, I have to put my...
That is neutral, coming in for 2 heat, and you become impaired, which means that you get 1 difficulty on everything. Basically just cancelling out your core power.
Yep.
Except for the free boost.
It doesn't matter. if you're
And
core
then
power.
we are going to continue with a teardown.
No, that might be painful.
Coming in at 1
Yeah,
accuracy.
yeah.
This
yeah,
is a hit. You take 1 heat immediately, and you take another 4 heat if the witch gets another turn.
You know what? Let's focus fire that witch.
I'm already at half.
Yeah, let's just focus fire that witch as soon.
Already there. At the end of round 1, we are getting some reinforcements.
Okay, where are they coming from?
Stepping in from the bottom right zone. If I can order these. There we go. A Goliath,
Oh my God.
a dreaded Combine Harvester Ronin, which, oof. And an Industrial Pyro.
Ooh.
Things are looking grim.
I'm not afraid of the pyro, but the Goliath, that scares me.
Goliath scares me, yeah.
That Goliath doesn't scare me.
Yeah, also the Ronin scares me.
What is this machine?
Ralph,
Mhm.
how much are the missiles again?
5 damage.
5, okay.
We take those.
We still should focus fire the witch. Probably.
Yeah. The problem is
Problem is, I don't think I can get in range of that thing. Yeah, I don't think so.
So how
Might be a
much
good.
do I have? I could. That's 14 spaces.
You could use
Yeah,
an
no-
overcharge or your initiative to get into the bubble next to the witch. It's not a problem.
I think I'll use an. I'll use an overcharge. Is there a specific thing for that?
It's in basics.
Basics, alright.
yeah, basic overcharge, and then this would be your first overcharge.
You want to go first, Bushido, and try to kill what's attempting to kill you?
Yep.
That's fair.
Yum.
June.
Alright, you are now inside the shield bubble, which means that you
What
do
was
not
that?
take
You
2
moved,
difficulty.
You boost. You overcharge boosted.
Yep.
That was
Okay.
that was the
So
normal
you still have
move,
full
the
action.
free boost, the quick action boost, and then the overcharge booster here. Got a quick
Oh,
action
so you
left
have
and
one
can use your
skirmish left.
initiative.
So yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
definitely use your heavy melee weapons on this thing.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Mhm.
Weapons, heavy melee on this.
Mhm.
And
It should be a neutral because
yeah, neutral.
It's a hit.
Oh,
It's a hit. I'll do regular hit damage.
8
Oh my god,
damage.
for 8 damage,
Nice.
that's a lot of damage. Hit it again.
Can I initiative to hit it again?
Yep, definitely.
Yes.
You can spend initiative here to hit again with the heavy melee weapon.
Yeah, I'll do that. Is it neutral or accuracy?
Still neutral.
it's-
You're impaired until the end of your turn.
Alright.
Hit for 12.
Ooh!
Oh,
The 12 would have
I mean,
done it
that-
on the first hit. Nice.
that means the teardown doesn't get triggered.
That
Yep.
is correct. The witch cannot take another turn here. And at the end of your turn, the impaired will fall off, and that's a really good turn. Nice work.
Hey, nice.
Alright.
I'm gonna be right back a second.
The pyro is going to move and boost to here.
It's
And-
gonna trigger my skirmish.
Yep, go for it.
Weapon. Can't be bad.
Oh, could I do that as well?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, because it
Yes.
entered Athenas. It enters Athenas's range as
23
well.
crit.
It's a critical hit.
I
Nice.
immediately.
Oh, do I technically reach that one as well with
Yeah,
the
you
Veil
do.
Rifle?
Nobody's
yeah,
in my
no.
sensor range. That's a shame. So the Avenger silo gets wasted, but I still get to crit it.
Mhm.
For
That's
7
good.
energy
So
damage,
energy damage.
but my nuclear cavalier triggers.
No, it is not.
Because it's not
No,
during
it
your
only
turn.
triggers on my turn?
Correct.
Yep.
Right. Oh well, alright then.
But
Only
Opcal
7
triggers.
damage. The Opcal triggers?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me read that.
9 damage.
I'm not gonna trigger it. I'm not gonna trigger it.
Okay. Why?
Because it says
Uh,
you can.
Yeah,
But what's the reason? You recharge at the start of your
because
turn.
I'm gonna fire another one at my turn. And
Yeah, but
that's what's
it's
gonna do a
rechargeable
lot
then.
more damage.
Once per round abilities recharge at the start of your turn. So there's
Sorry?
once per round abilities recharge at the start of your turn.
Oh, well then I'm gonna hit it.
Yep.
Okay. Or 2x.
That is 9 damage. The pyro has siege armor, getting resistance. It has 3 armor, 3 damage when all said and done.
Mm.
And Athenas, you rolled me a really great Veil Rifle. 2 targets, just click AoE attack roll, then click the Pyro and the Goliath. Both of them add 1 accuracy, because it is inbuilt into the rifle.
Ah.
Alright, do I add that in or is it just automatic?
You'll see, you need to add that in.
Okay, good.
So, need to make 1 accuracy shot twice.
There we go.
It is a hit and hit. The Pyro takes 1 damage, the Goliath takes 2 damage. Because it too has siege armor.
Interesting.
We are then going to hose you down, Athenas, in a stream of fire.
I don't like that.
That is 1 target, it's a cone 5, so that barely reaches you.
You should be
And-
fine.
You still need to hit here. Hitting, no problem,
Yeah.
for 3
I'm fine.
You get a gold
Yikes.
star.
Wonderful. So- and
There
you...
we go.
No, that is, you take 3 damage. That is burn, not heat.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you burn.
And then
Oh.
you're on fire for 3. Burn works at the end of your turn. You have to make an engineering check. If you fail, you take the same amount of damage again until you succeed engineering check or stabilize.
Oh,
I think he'll-
when Athenas hit with the veil rifle on the pyro, I can do the turret drone for 3.
Definitely you can.
Oh yeah. Pew, pew. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
Alright.
weirdly stacking because
There we
besides
go.
2 max are a
Apparently the
nightmare.
stream's
Yeah,
dead.
probably
And then
trigger.
I'm going to use spotter. I'm going to use the Bentham Focal elimination to say, "Hey Mosey, you get a free lock on, or you
Oh.
get a free quick action because you're
Ooh.
adjacent to me."
Oh. Okay.
And I will
sure.
and I will also do the Panopticon scan on it
Sure.
because it has to consume the lock on.
So I get to immediately hit the pyro
You get
for...
you get a free quick action. to do whatever you want with it. If you attack the pyro, gets the benefit of the lock-on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. Accuracy.
Oh no, but it's a really unfair combination.
And you get to
Oh,
roll
no.
twice too, and choose the better
wow.
of the result because spotter won.
Sure, yeah, I'm gonna roll twice.
Let's do it again. Another one.
Another one.
Let's see, weapons, Gandiva.
Just crit for
You know,
them.
it's for those crit fishing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but really... Oh,
Nah.
well. It's just a regular hit.
Mhm.
For
5 damage.
5.
And you consume the
damage.
lock-on, so Monarch trait will kick in and ignore resistance, armor, and everything.
I'm gonna trigger Overpower Caliber on it.
You did that before, no?
This
yeah,
is
it's
not during your turn. This is during my turn.
Oh, right, okay. But I can't trigger on it. Okay, never mind.
Nope. That's the only. Can I hit anything else? No. So that was my 2 quick actions. I will end my turn, and because I ended my turn, I get to lock on for the pyro for free with spotter 2.
Wonderful.
This is why she works in a good pairing with an artillery mech.
Does that pyro have soft cover from me? on this
It would,
thing?
yeah. It would.
And there you go.
You got it. Good turn. Let's
I did
see.
nothing except tell them to shoot.
Which is pretty good. The assault is going to...
I wanted to check something out here. Oh, cool.
We'll just move and boost.
Oh, hey.
Bushido.
And we're going to unload a light machine gun directly into you, Bushido.
Come on, miss.
Oh, it's a miss. But it's also reliable 3. So you take 3 damage.
Take
It
that.
has a light machine gun. What the
Yep.
hell?
Yeah, it's a light machine gun, not a heavy assault rifle. Lower
Interesting.
lower damage, but higher reliable. It's an interesting choice.
That leaves Athenas and Mosey.
Yes. Athanas, do you want to go or should I go?
I mean, if you really wanted to get rid of the pyro, I guess you could. Otherwise, I suppose.
I shall try to get rid of the pyro.
Well, here, I'll give you a dice for it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Shoot
I'm gonna-
the pyro.
Sure, yeah, I should do that. Totally.
Nice. Good one. I love that I made that feature, by the way. It's just great.
Shoot the pyro.
Shoot the
Okay.
pyro.
Shoot him.
By the way, did you put a lock-on on the pyro again? Yes, you did.
Yep.
I can see that lock-on icon loading
It's
right
a
over there.
free. It was a free lock on because of my spotter too. If you'd shot while you were still with me, we could have had fun with that too.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. It's all on HP.
No, it doesn't. I should
Why
probably
waste?
put the number of dice I have left on this.
Yeah, I can just throw it there.
Because
You know what?
I'm gonna toss. I'm gonna use the green dot.
Mhm.
I have 4 leadership dice.
Let's do a barrage. Why not?
Definitely.
Assault rifle on the pyro first. I don't think it has soft cover from me in this angle,
No, doesn't.
and I'm not gonna consume lock-on. Actually, no, this is a trap. God damn it.
Why not consume lock-on?
No, it's a critical hit anyways.
Nice. Oh, 4
Or
damage
4
exactly
damage.
kills it. You hate to see it.
Well,
Nice.
What do you mean? I love to see it.
yeah.
It takes 1
okay,
damage.
I'm
halved down to 0.5 damage, rounded up back to 1.
Yep. I'm gonna fire my Gandhiva missile at the Construction Goliath now.
Definitely.
Oh wait, I forgot that this thing has siege armor. Whatever.
Do. But the Ronin has rebound, so what can you do?
Oh, well.
That's a crit.
Critical hit.
That is 4
Oh, well.
plus
But my
Nuka. Oh no,
overpowered
sorry.
caliber triggers
Yeah, optical triggers.
for another 4 damage.
4 damage. Yep.
Yep. Do I get to trigger my nuke cab?
Nope.
Or does it trigger then the yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. And then the
Nukev is so finicky sometimes, it's just awful.
yeah, it's finicky. What
For
was I
those
thinking?
watching at
I don't
home,
remember.
you could not trigger Nukev here because the assault rifle was the first attack, and Nukev needs to trigger on the first
Oh
attack.
yeah,
You're making it
Avenger Silo. I forgot about this.
Avenger Silo does happen.
Yep, I'm gonna slap the Ronin. For
And
3
I'm going-
explosive damage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. And I'm hitting the Goliath with my turret.
Definitely. Turret is not an attack, so siege armor will do nothing here.
What's the trigger you're using for it having done its thing?
Oh, it's this one.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay,
Right there.
thanks.
And you can click on the turret drone, and top left it has the turret attack button.
And I'm back to invisible.
There you go.
Hooray! Yeah. We are going to pack up the shield with the Aegis. We're going to attempt to generate a new one. We managed to, so we have that in our back
Oh my
pocket.
goodness.
We
Lucky
are
Aegis.
going to waddle all the way up here.
Waddle,
Oh
waddle.
no.
We are going to lock onto you, Bushido. And we're
Oh no.
unfurling a giant harpoon cannon from the front of the chassis.
It has a harpoon gun?
It has a big old harpoon gun, for sure, you know it. Engagement is 1 difficulty. Consuming lock on is 1 accuracy, it's going to be a neutral shot here. Hitting for 2 kinetic damage, and you are reeled in and grappled by the Aegis.
It's not too bad.
Ending
I mean, you're
its
exactly where you want to
turn.
be with the Aegis.
It just means
Right in his
that
face.
it just means that Bushido's immobilized until he breaks the grapple.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
I wasn't
that's a
going
shame.
anywhere anyway.
That's fair. And
Give me movement.
that is turn for the Aegis, leaving you, Athanas.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll just move and boost all the way up.
Ah,
Hold on.
Speedy.
fast!
the buttons was in the way, so I couldn't
What's your
move all the
speed?
way.
Fire a veil rifle.
Oh no, that is the speed. Yep.
Yes.
Nice.
And yeah, I thought I'd just... Yes, but it gives you soft cover.
True.
So
Fail
you won't
rifle,
take damage, don't worry.
fail rifle does not harm allies, it just gives them soft cover. It's pretty good.
Soft cover doesn't stack, right?
No, it does not.
Do you already have soft cover?
Oh, maximum. Nice.
Nice.
It's nice that you rolled 3 targets though. Let's see if you would hit Bushido here.
This weapon does not attack allied characters.
No, exactly,
caught in the
yeah.
area
No, it's
attack,
fine.
So
It's
you
fine.
don't need to roll.
Oh, you don't really have a choice now.
Do I get the accuracy against all?
Yep. 1 accuracy gets all.
Cool.
No, jeez. Alright.
Try to kill me.
So you roll the maximum damage
That
anyways,
is 2 damage on the Aegis. That is 3 damage on the Assault. And Bushido, you get soft cover, which you already had from Command 1. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Athanas
Right.
could overcharge into
Yeah, I
again.
was also. I could. My idea was maybe putting Mirage on Bushido. and
also
turn
works.
him invisible because I thought that might be helpful.
Yeah, definitely.
Invisible might not be, because doesn't that go away as soon as you attack?
No, that's hidden. Invisible is the you have to flip a coin every attack bullshit, which is one of the most terrible Lancer mechanics.
It will
It
be hard
basically-
for others to hit you.
Correct.
which-
Yeah.
It basically
right.
reduces the attack value, the attack by half, or like the attack percentage by half.
Chance.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just do like a quick overcharge and give you that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's God, where is it?
Invade. It's an invade option.
Oh, yes.
Number 6 button. Who would you like to make Bushido invisible to, the Aegis or the Assault?
Ah, that's a good question. Which one looks like it hurts the most?
It's not the giant shield generator.
I mean,
Uh,
I would
it would
I
be
would
Assault.
honestly say the Rainmaker because it hasn't gone
Also,
yet.
the Rainmaker
Oh,
is
yeah.
also a fair choice.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, let's go with that one, actually. No accuracy or difficulty there, right?
Correct? Yep. That is a miss, I'm afraid.
Oh, well.
Once I get my hands on that Rainmaker.
Alright, I think that's it.
Alright. At the end of your turn, please go to basics, saves and checks as you are currently burning down for 3 damage.
Oh, right, fuck, I forgot about that.
I forgot I was on fire. It happens.
Let's see, which one is that?
Basics, engineering. Basics, saves, checks,
Yeah.
engineering. Yep. No accuracy, no
I'm in
difficulty.
saves and checks. But which one in saves and checks is it?
Engineering.
Engineering?
Engineering.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't believe there's any accuracy or difficulty there, no?
Nope. Just
No?
Easy.
made it. You don't
Oh, I
burn to
made it.
death.
No fire for you.
Alright. So then I don't take the damage again right now.
That is
Yep,
correct. Yep.
you don't.
Got it.
Nice.
Alright. This Goliath is way too slow for life. Very sad. Many such cases. We are going to... it's just one space away from everybody. How sad. It's too slow. So is the Ronin.
Can't move 20 spaces in one turn.
Nope.
That's for it.
Scrub.
At tier 2 this guy could, but here we are. The tier 2 enemies this week were spicy. Was pretty fun.
Yeah, I actually got to play with tier 1 ships yesterday.
How'd that go?
Let's just say that it was a very entertaining time. The Blackbeard got grappled and and ejected.
Blackbeard grappled, oh no. We're moving, boosting the Goliath up. We're gonna throw you an invade nosy.
Oh no, it's invading me.
Gonna miss.
That's actually... Oh, wait. Wow, how did it manage that?
It's because your E defense is 8. The Ronin is going to move and boost and try the same. And hit for 2 heat and impaired.
I'm at the danger zone.
The Rainmaker will collect all of its javelin missiles.
And launch some more javelin missiles.
Nah.
Where's my impaired sign?
We need to throw an lock on your way, Athenas. And
Ah, here it is.
Oh, no.
Wait, no, that's not stunned. Where's the impaired? Where's the...
oh, sorry. Yeah, doesn't matter. That the Goliath.
Here it is. Found it.
Because the Goliath neglected to just miss with invisible. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
but that's
Alright.
gone as soon as the Goliath tries to invade. But yeah, sorry. Keep doing that. Rainmaker is going to lock onto your Athenas. It's going to shoot 3 missiles. So 1, 2, 3.
I'm invisible towards it.
No, that didn't go through.
Oh,
That
didn't?
invade.
Oh,
No,
never mind.
that invade failed. It's a regular at hard cover against you, Bushido. That's 2 difficulty. That's a hit for 4 damage. That is
Do I have soft cover?
Yes,
in
you do have
the
soft cover.
arcane?
Yep, you do.
Yay.
That is soft cover for you, Mosey. That's a miss,
Miss.
dealing
For
2.
2 reliable damage.
And Athenas, you are currently invisible. That will not deter
Yeah.
us. We'll just hit forehead. Oh, it's a miss. Dealing 2 damage.
Yeah.
And that
You
is
should-
everybody. So you take 2
think
reliable
we should-
Athenas, and then your invisible is gone. And that's that. Going to round 3.
I think we should probably kill the Rainmaker before it structures Athamas further.
I'd like to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I can try to deal with that.
So, Ralph, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it for each hex of burn?
No, it's once per round.
I had to ask.
Okay, do you want me to go and try and deal with the Rainmaker?
I will go and deal with the Rainmaker.
Oh, okay.
Although my dealing with the Rainmaker is slightly different. So it's entirely up to you what you guys want to do. Because I am uber support.
What kind of
Yeah.
action is it to break free?
It's a quick action. It's contested hold check.
Yeah, but you can also use a barrage to stab the Aegis a bunch of times, which might be
Yeah,
better.
just kill it.
I might as well do that then. Mind if I take my action first?
Can you actually come closer to me so that I can use your spotter talent by any chance?
I can only get that far.
Oh,
Slow.
well, that's actually good enough.
Not quite. I do. For what I want to do, I couldn't get that close. I couldn't get close enough there.
I see. All right.
Because my thought here was doing a quick tech, or doing a full tech.
Mhm.
One on there and one on probably the Goliath.
To make it go away.
Well, to make the Rainmaker walk away.
I see. All right.
But that, like I said, it's up to you guys. So
If the Rainmaker moves, then I will not be able to hit it. Probably.
I would be bringing it towards you.
Oh, if it brings you towards you, then towards me, then yes, I can hit it.
So do we want me to go?
I don't know. It's probably a waste because I can probably kill it in one shot. But yes,
Well, if you think you can kill it in one shot, then you're better off for it.
yeah, I'll try to kill it in one shot then.
Okay.
If I don't miss,
Just
I mean,
don't miss.
I could just do the super. I could also go and do the super lock on.
it's fine. I'll just try.
We'll just kill it.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna lock on to the Rainmaker.
Mhm.
I'm going to fire my Gandivas at 1 accuracy.
Mhm.
It's a critical hit. I get to slap the
Nice.
Ronin again.
There's 3 damage for the Ronin.
Critical hit.
There's 8 for the Rainmaker. Plus Opcal.
Overpower caliber triggers for
10.
6 additional damage.
And that's a kill.
Yep. Nuclear cavalier triggers for.
Because big numbers.
For 6
Oh, it's
additional
done.
damage. And I get to trigger my skirmisher.
Mhm.
2. And I get to move 2 spaces backwards.
Got it.
And that's the end of turn.
And your imperishable fall off. The Aegis is going to go.
Oh yeah, I'm going to move. I'm invisible again. Right.
It's gonna take me for a ride.
We're gonna take it for a ride. And then
Oh
we'll,
no.
we'll quick action
no.
ram. Gotta stack up those environmental kills. That is a ram at neutral. That's it. You are
And
now
into the blast.
Take the floor.
into
Four
the acid
burn,
pit.
yep.
Or 4 burn. And burn is this symbol here. We then have a quick action left, with which we can. Oh, this is.
Come on, man.
remember.
It's too far. Damn it. We can't. Don't worry, Bushido. I got you. We're gonna fire a kaput cannon directly after you to reel you back out. This time with more accuracy. Easy. 2 damage and back to grapple. The disrespect.
So he just gets kind of dipped in there.
Yep.
All right.
Do it again.
I hate to say it, but can I go next now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So 1, 2, 3.
This thing is dead in this.
I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna see where I want to go. Because what I want to do is, because that is exactly 18. So if I go 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's still 18. So yeah. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna move up here,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to do a full tech. I'm going to invade our security agent's friend
Mhm.
for neutral.
Definitely. That's a hit.
We're going to use Horror OS to puppet systems.
Definitely. Where are we going?
You're
Wait,
going
that's
for
not
you're going
green.
into the bath yourself.
You got
Wait,
it.
but that's gonna bring Bushido too.
Nope. It's involuntary movement. Nope. It's involuntary movement. The grapple breaks.
It's involuntary
no.
movement.
Oh,
It breaks
it's
the grapple,
voluntary.
and it allows Bushido to take an attack of opportunity.
That is correct.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, hey.
Attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Charge.
We take those.
We take those.
Mm-hmm.
And this is at accuracy, I believe.
Yep, that is.
With a heavy charge. I mean heavy blade.
Accuracy 1.
Touching the hit. Nice.
Regular hit.
6 damage.
6 damage.
Will not
And my
do
turret
it.
will add some there. Oh wait, can he add it? No, too far away.
Too far.
Never mind.
Yeah, it's too far away.
Checking 4.
Yeah, he can see it, but too far away from the
Far away
target.
from the ally. Yep.
Yep.
That's exactly far enough.
And then for the other action, we are going to also do another invade. But I think, which one should we do? The Ronin or the Goliath?
Let's go with the let's check.
Because I think they're both within 15.
The
Yeah, they're both within 15.
Goliath has the weaker E defense, so do it with the eject power core, maybe.
Actually, that might be a good idea, but the other way around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. Actually, yes. No, save the eject power core for next turn.
Alright, so I'm going to invade the Goliath.
Yeah.
That's a good hit.
And we are also going to puppet systems. And we are doing the backwards. Go back to where you were.
Can you stomp the Ronin?
Sadly, no.
And then I kind of want to keep doing this. Let's do it. We're gonna do another.
Again.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
Okay.
We're gonna overcharge. This is my second overcharge. Never punished. And then we're going to invade. Yeah, they were taking heat when they got invaded, right?
That is correct.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna invade the Ronin.
Definitely. That's it.
And we are going to eject the power course on this one.
So the rune becomes jammed, takes 2 heat, and the Goliath takes 2 damage. Nice. You got it.
And that does reset my turret drone, so we go.
Yep.
because that's my turn.
Turret
Alrighty.
drone resets at the start of your turn. For future
Yeah.
reference, but it does not.
Oh,
make
no, I just forgot to pull
Yeah.
the thing off. There we go.
You got it. The Goliath is going to throw and invade your way, Mosey.
Get off me. It's invisible.
True. Misses
Oh,
anyway.
it makes anyways.
He defends 8, literally invisible. Can't be done.
Literally every single attack against me have missed anyways with the invisible.
It's true.
I don't like I was coming this way.
didn't even roll invisible. Just ignoring that. It's not hitting. The Goliath will stomp over and it will level an industrial-sized nail gun at you, Bushido.
Oh, come on.
Gonna come in at 1 accuracy here because you are still prone. Hitting you for 5 damage.
Does it nail them? What the hell?
Yeah, it's a construction Goliath. What else would it have?
I'm gonna be right back a second.
No worries. So you go to 12. You take a structure damage. Basic structure first. That is just impaired. Nice. And
Hey, it doesn't matter because you have a core power on.
true. And so the agility save at 1 accuracy. Saves. Nice. And that is the Goliath's turn.
I'm back. What happened?
You became impaired by
you
losing a
took
structure,
structure
or you
damage.
also got CPJ. Go to systems, please, and roll me custom paint job, and then we can just ignore all of that.
Yeah.
Roll.
1
Yep.
to 6.
Roll that d6 on custom paint
Nope.
job.
Nope.
No.
So you took a structure damage, which means you rolled on the structure table, roll a 5, outcome is impaired until the end of your next turn, and that is the Goliath's turn. Simple as.
I think I have an idea of what I want to do next, unless anyone else wants to go.
What do you want to do there, Athanas?
I was thinking about putting the. Oh wait, I can mark this one like this. This one, I was thinking about putting the Shrike code on it. So maybe.
Well, the thing is, if that thing decides to attack you, you're going to take a structure damage.
Fair, but I also want to shoot it.
That's a dilemma. Alright.
And I mean, I figure I'm gonna
Maybe
structural
you could
load
attack it
it
and then hide
eventually.
inside this
There you go.
shrubbery over here.
A little bit of structuring is okay.
There you go,
Yeah.
Athanas.
Maybe you can attack it and then hide inside this shrubbery.
It's true. Could do that.
Yeah.
I gave you something.
Let's see.
Target
Okay,
priority assault.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
said you
have to
wanted to
read this
shoot.
real
You said
quick.
you wanted
or
to
you
shoot
can-
the assault. So
Yes. Hold on, I'm blanking because that was a long thing to read. Could you just sum it up for me real quick?
Get
you
plus
get
1
an
accuracy
accuracy
if
as long
shoot
as
the
you
guy.
as long as you attack the assault.
Okay, that's lovely.
Alright.
So is it a good idea to put the Shrike code on it,
I think so.
and then attack it? Or do I
Um,
just want to attack it?
You probably just want to do one or the other and then hide. Because you're in a very
Right,
fragile
because-
position right now.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we'll do the code thing.
Yeah.
Because that counts. I still get an accuracy on that, right?
Definitely.
Yes.
I did to say to target the to target it. Nice.
That is 2
And
hit.
then I guess I'll just hide here.
Mirage.
And who do you want to make the... Wait, which one is it? Shrike? Do you want to do Shrike Code or Mirage?
Or do you want to Mirage it?
Strike code.
You got it.
Alright, Strike Code.
2 heat whenever it makes an attack. And then you can hide in the bushes. As you do. No problem.
Takes one step into the bush.
Disappears.
Disappears. Goodbye.
Does not feel very cool, but it'll do.
The Ronin is Jamarinoed. Its cockpit is filled with jam. Let me just double check something.
Strawberry.
Strawberry jam. Jam carriers can't use comms to attack other characters, make attacks other than move, rise, ram, grapple, cannot take reactions, take tech actions, can't be targeted by other tech actions. Okay. The Ronin doesn't have anything better to do but to move 10 spaces. Let's take cover as good as we can. And then we are going to surge, because that is not a tech action.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Let's search Reno. 15! Please click the word agility in this box, Athenas. Then click on your own mech, and then neutral, and beat a 15. Otherwise you are
That's
revealed.
really
Yay!
18!
Oh. Yeah.
Easy. You got it. And that is the Ronin's turn. Leaving you, Bushido.
Okay, so can I move during my assault actions?
What do you mean?
Or is that a no?
You can't move between sorry, no, you can't move between a barrage action. You can split up
Alright.
movement with attacks, you cannot split up actions with movement. Unless specified.
So,
You might want to... Actually, you're back at full HP anyway, so whatever.
yeah.
You have a burst jet, right?
Yep.
And can you reach that Combine Ronin with your free boost by jumping over this acid pool?
So,
I could
Bushido, first of
boost
all,
that
you are
regular move.
prone right now. Prone means that
Oh,
you are slowed and you move as in difficult terrain, until you move and you stand up, forfeiting your entire normal movement.
yeah.
So that is probably the
Move
first thing you
first
need to do in your
to-
turn.
Yeah, get out of prone. So,
Stand up.
Yeah.
I can.
I mean, you
boost
could finish
and
off that
then
security Aegis too.
That is true.
Like that's a little bit more important. Mosey, I can help
Get
the Ryu against the
revenge.
Ronin.
Okay.
I
Yeah. Just
you forget
use
that
your
I
free
that
boost
my entire
to-
you forget
Yeah.
that Calvina's entire shtick is protecting the artillery.
Use your free
So
boost
I'm-
to kill either the Aegis or the assault. Doesn't matter
I'm gonna
which, I think.
use
Aegis
my
is probably
boost.
the easier target, but the
Use my
assault
boost
hasn't
to
gone
boost
yet,
over.
so...
Use
Mhm.
my boost to boost
Oh.
over here.
As you
Well.
begin a movement, the Aegis is going to overwatch you.
Wow, it has a threat 3 weapon.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're prone.
Oh, right.
And we're back where we
Well,
started
they're
with the
grappled.
grapple.
Well, just
Wait,
kill it.
is it just like moving at all?
It's
Yeah,
moving within threat. Starting a movement within the threat of a weapon will incur overwatch. And the
Yep.
harpoon cannon is sadly threat 3. So you won't
However-
be able to jump between the two, but you can still just donk on these on the Aegis and kill it.
Just stab it to death.
You can totally just dunk on the Aegis.
But you also take 2 damage.
Yeah, I took the 2.
Too kinetic.
Barrage is. Where's that? Mech actions.
Just
Oh yeah.
slap with two of your weapons. Don't need to throw anything in chat for barrage.
Alright. So I'm gonna hit the Aegis with my heavy melee.
Mhm.
At accuracy 1.
It's neutral. Sorry, but it...
Oh, no, neutral.
does a 7 hit? Let me double check. It do. Barely.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
9 damage, does
9.
it? Good one.
And
Up
then
and down.
second-
Now, so now you're no longer grappled.
That's correct.
Second action attack, shotgun.
You can use a shotgun to kill that assault,
Yep.
can't you? Yep.
Well, to shoot the assault.
And you're gonna be
firing
firing at 1 accuracy.
No, neutral.
Oh, but yeah.
Neutral because impaired.
Vanguard.
Can I?
Vanguard is within 3 spaces of
No,
yourself.
not
Vanguard is
Vanguard
three
only.
spaces.
Vanguard's
Five.
3
Okay.
spaces, not 5.
Is there any way I can move one space?
Nope, not in the middle of a barrage.
No.
Not in the middle of the barrage,
There,
unfortunately.
there is a bunch, but none for you. The Nelson could do it here. But here we are.
Boop. That's a hit.
That's a hit, nice. Ooh, the big damage.
Maximum damage. Big chunks off.
And that is your turn, unless you want to overcharge.
Let's not.
Yeah, I'm at 4 already. I don't want to risk it.
Got it. Then at the end of your turn, please go to basics, saves and checks, and give me an engineering check because you are on fire for 4 points. You make this check at 1 accuracy because core power, and you make this check at 1 difficulty because impaired, so it's just neutral. 17 will clear out the
Made it.
burn. After that, the impaired also clears out, and you're good to go.
Yay.
Nice.
Alright. The assault is left to go. We're gonna go for a search. The guy has to be somewhere here. 13 this time. Same thing as before.
Alright.
Oh,
Made it.
oh, alright.
Come on.
This is great.
Not there.
Come on, get close to me. Fuck.
I feel like Athanas there is just like Elmer Fudd. I'm hunting Lancer next.
I'm hunting, right?
Would my
I'm hunting Corpros. There we go.
So would Overwatch thing proc? Because he's moving within
oops.
my shotgun
No.
range, or is that like something?
yeah.
So
Yeah,
your
you
shotgun
have to
has
move with
a
aim.
range 5, but your shotgun also has
But threat
threat
three.
3.
I
They
thought he
have
was
to
moving
move-
towards me.
They have to start their movement within the threat range.
That is correct.
Oh, I see.
Unless you have Vanguard 3. Vanguard 3 lets you Overwatch if they enter or do stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that.
So we'll just tip you over and ram you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this again?
Yep.
All the environmental
I'm so
stuff.
sorry for you.
This turn, you do not take burn damage, because you can only take the burn damage from asset once per round. As soon as you start your turn, the next round, you will take the burn damage immediately.
I think that maybe you could try
Ramming
dragging
is
it
an
around.
attack, so we take 2 heat for that, and then Shrike Code will expire.
I can also puppet systems him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And that is a round, going to round 4.
So can I save him? Can I save him?
Reinforcements?
Oh,
Please do.
reinforcement ticket.
There are no
Are there
reinforcements.
reinforcements?
Nope.
Can I save Bushido?
Mm,
If you do,
Doesn't that
please
give him
move
2
me
heat?
like here.
It has to be a straight line.
yeah, it has to be a straight line, so the most Kelvin
This
I
would
can
work.
do is like right over here. Most Kelvin I can do is like right over there. Because that's technically a straight line, I guess.
But if no, because if that is chosen, then it has to be the full movement here.
Or over here, I guess.
Yeah. What I'd probably do is this because it's only 3 hexes.
Oh yeah, because of the prone.
Would
No.
you rather?
Involuntary movement
would-
does not care about
Oh yeah, doesn't care.
anything. It's the full movement.
Oh, so
for
it is
spaces.
actually 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually 4.
But yeah,
I'd-
do you
I'd
want me
rather
to?
be up close, but he's gonna ram me again.
Yeah,
and I
we're
don't
just
want-
gonna ram you back in again. It's true. You're absolutely correct.
Well, if I put you there, I put you on the point, which is the key.
Yeah.
PTFO. Do you want me to do this? Is the question.
Yes.
All right, then
And
I'm
you work with
activating.
the S, that's fine.
All right, then I'm activating.
Mhm.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and say hi to the Ronin. Hi, Mr. Ronin. We're then
You
going
are
to do
unique.
a full tech.
Mullen too appreciates your hard work. Good job.
We're going to do a full tech. We're going to puppet systems the Bushido
Yep.
onto the point here.
Yep, roll to hit.
No, invades can just do
Oh,
stuff
really?
to
Okay.
friendlies. However,
It's willing. It's a willing target.
you fool, you buffoon, you absolute idiot. The
Oh,
puppet
you
systems
see,
does
this is
not
threat range.
ignore reactions, even though it's involuntary
It's-
movement.
Oh,
the
that's
threat
right.
range
So I've actually got to
Goliath-
do it a different way. I've got to actually do it a different way then.
Yep, you gotta do it the other way around.
Yep. So we're gonna invade. We're gonna start with this one.
Yep.
Because that way Bushido gets the reaction.
That's correct.
with a shotgun, yes.
Well, the shotgun and the heavy melee, because I think the heavy melee is threat
No.
too.
No.
Okay.
No.
But still, the shotgun.
If
Yeah,
you
the shotgun
don't
goes
get
off.
into-
All right. So
Shotgun
yes.
is not if
So
you
we
don't
will
get
full.
into the,
So let's see if we can do it first.
The answer is probably.
The answer is probably, considering this is a hacking mech. We're going to puppet systems the assault,
Yep.
and we're gonna drag him through the bath to the other side.
Oh no, not the
Push
bad.
it.
because
trigger your Overwatch.
And because this is an attack within free range,
Correct.
you get one.
Absolutely right. That's it. Nice. We're hunkering,
And
by the way.
But you're hunkering off of that one.
We're hunkering. So we're taking
Alright.
4 damage and then having that down to 2 damage.
That's a awkward amount of L.
Yes.
Uh,
I agree.
That is that is not enough.
But we are on fire for 4.
Yep, and then we are going to push Bushido. Sorry, Bushido. Into the point. And actually, we're going to push him there to the point.
Yep. At which point Overwatch will trigger.
Oh, right, because the shotgun from the Goliath.
Correct. That is a nail gun at a prone target, 1 accuracy. Hitting for 5 damage. Bushido, give me an agility save at 1 accuracy. To not become immobilized. Immobilized will do nothing here, by the way, because it's voluntary movement.
Basics, saves and checks, agility.
Mhm.
1 accuracy.
1 accuracy from your core power, exactly. 60, nice, easy. So you can get out of the goop and go to there.
I still take the 5 though.
Yes, you say.
Yeah, you take the 5 from the Goliath. And then, do I want to do the thing? Do I want to do the thing?
Do the
I
thing.
don't
you,
think I've got a range.
Can
on
you
it,
the
so-
eject power core on the Goliath?
I cannot.
Hmm.
I could, but
I don't wanna.
I don't want to risk.
yeah, it's a
I don't want to
overcharge.
risk the rolling the stick because I only have 6 heat.
Can you lock onto the Goliath then?
That would still require overcharging.
Oh, okay, then never mind then.
I basically did double puppet systems.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm not overcharging this round. And turn.
Alright, assault. Before you die. Let's surge one last time.
Oh shit.
21!
Oh my God.
No way you can beat this.
Listen. It'll be fine.
Oh,
Ah!
No.
a good attempt.
You get a gold star.
As the assault turns around and sprays bullets in a general direction. That's gonna be at 1 difficulty because you have soft cover still. So that's a miss,
Cover
but you
still,
take
it's a miss, but
3 reliable.
3 reliable.
Does it still get the invisibility? Because I did move 1 step.
Does. Misses. You take 3 reliable.
Yeah, but it still missed anyways.
Yeah.
It's still 3 reliable.
Oh yeah, that's fair. That's
Still
fair.
does reliable damage.
Super misses, but you take 3 and will structure here. At the end of the
Oh.
turn, the assault has to make an engineering check to not burn to the ground. We make it somehow. Good one, assault. I believe in you.
Let's see. That
Good
will
job.
go up to 8. Let's see.
What
And
is
then it's in basics, the whole shebang.
Yep.
Perfect. One of your weapon mounts is destroyed here. So either the Ray Rifle or your pistol segment knife combo.
Yeah, or I really want to keep my Veil rifle.
That's fair. So the
So
pistol and
just,
the segment knife and the pistol will rip off, and that is that, ending the assault's turn.
Yeah, but if you go this turn, then you can finish off the assault and take the Goliath down a little bit more.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm, or well, how much HP is that? That looks like a lot. I don't think I could
On a
take
Goliath-
down
on
the
a-
Goliath.
Yeah,
But,
on a Goliath,
um,
it is a lot.
Taking-
How much
Take-
does the Ronin have? Because I was thinking, I mean, if I barrage, could I not hit the assault
what are
and
you
then?
You just lost your other weapon mount.
Oh, you're right. I don't think.
Oh, crap.
No barrage.
Hey,
for you.
Mosey,
Check.
if you go, there can be some really neat shenanigans.
What?
If you go, there can be some neat shenanigans as well.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I've got both my turret drone and I have an autopod.
Interesting.
Ooh, the autopod. Oh, but you
I
can't do
can't
both
kill
on the
the
same
assault
turn,
on
I'm
the
afraid,
same
Windsor.
turn. Because the Goliath is not locked on, so I have to lock onto it.
Anyway,
I guess
that
I
was-
could veil rifle these two and give some more invisibility. If anyone wants
I mean-
invisibility against the Goliath.
I mean,
And
you
then
could
lock onto the
you could
Goliath?
veil rifle the assault and then hide again.
That's also
Oh
true.
yeah, that's true.
I just run out and run back into
Yep.
You
Actually,
just
we're at full HP anyway, so it's probably better to like, I don't know, strike code the Ronin or something because it might be able to attack twice or some silly thing like that.
Nah, that's your two Ronins.
Oh yeah, but maybe if I just hit him like this with the veil rifle once, and then I could maybe strike code the Ronin.
okay, that works.
Fragment signal might be better actually. Yeah,
Wait, what did you say?
fragment signal might be better in this case.
Yeah, on the Ronin, fragment
Yeah.
signal might be the better option.
True.
What is that?
That's the basic invade
it's-
that gives
basic
impaired and
invade.
slowed.
Yeah, impaired and slowed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I trust your advice. Let's do just that. I'll go here. We'll shoot those two.
They'll rifle down this vector.
Literally incapable of rolling anything with max damage.
I love the veil rifle. It is very kind to me.
It is. 2 accuracy on both attacks. A miss, oh, and a hit. Is 2
Oh my
damage
goodness.
for the Goliath.
That is unfortunate.
That makes me so mad.
Wait, did you roll accuracy? Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Time to overcharge and do it again, question mark?
Yeah, I was just thinking, actually. I mean, why not?
First
I want to
overcharge?
get rid of it. If I miss again, I'm gonna be mad.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? Let's do that again.
Let's do it again.
Roll your
Never
overcharge.
either.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
Damage again.
Maybe my macros just broke and I just rolled a 3 instead of a d3.
Yeah.
No, it's 1d3.
No, it says 1d3.
I know.
I'm just really that lucky.
No, I'm not.
Yes!
That does it for the assault. And deals another 2 to the Goliath.
Alright, cool.
I have one more action left.
Yep, got a quick left.
Yes. And what we wanted to do was the impair thing.
Impair the
Fragment signal
Ronin.
the Ronin.
Yes. And where did I find that? Because I've
It's
never
invade.
done that.
It's on the
before.
invade.
Right.
Invade it first.
Basically, you invade it, you do 2 heat, and then you get to choose any of your invade options.
Yep,
Okay, that is cool. No accuracy or difficulty on that one.
correct.
Okay.
As a hit, dealing
Hit.
2 heat, and then you can select Fragment signal there.
Hell yeah.
Impaired and slowed.
Nice. I guess I should run and hide again.
It's a quick action to hide, so you can't hide anymore this turn, but you could just fly over
But
this
you
thing
can
and
get into
stay
the
there.
cover.
Yeah. I'm thinking of actually if I just want to go over here
also
That sounds like
instead.
a great idea.
You got
Yeah.
5 space of movement left, I think.
5 left, so I can get here, I think.
Yep.
Nice.
You got it.
And that is my turn. Thank you. Thank you for advice.
All right, the Ronin is going to move. Do you want to Overwatch?
I'm
it,
going
or-
to Overwatch it, yes.
You got it.
I'm going to fire my Deck Sweeper at it. At 1 difficulty. Because I get an accuracy on my Overwatches, as I am a Tortuga.
Oh, that's cool. That's crit.
Oh my
Nice.
god, it's a critical hit.
The nat 20. Did you pick brutal?
No, I did not.
Max damage anyway.
Are you sure you didn't?
All right. Whew. All right. Ugh. All right. We're deflecting. Come on.
Alright.
We're not deflecting. We're not
So
deflecting.
12 damage to the face.
Yep, it's dead.
There you go, guys.
Nice.
I told
You
you.
Get a
this
gold
is my-
star.
And
think
that is
it's my
a turn.
Yes, I think it is my turn now.
Let's go for it.
Goliath, are you prepared for this moment? Okay, I'm gonna lock onto it. Like I always do. And then I'm gonna fire my Gandivas, consuming lock on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fire the autopod. I'm gonna wait until.
That is a hit.
It is a regular hit.
I'm also
And then
throwing
I
my.
get-
I'm also throwing my turret at it.
Yep, I
That
get
is
to trigger my
6,
overpower caliber
9,
for
dead.
3 damage.
That does
And
it.
nuclear cavalier for 5 additional damage.
We do enjoy large
And
numbers.
Yep.
Oh no.
And
Oh
then
no,
I'm
it's all
gonna
broken.
move-
Oh no, it's literally... I just broke
No,
the whole map.
everything's
It's a good
broken.
thing that the scene ends here, because I cannot fix this.
4, 5. Yep, and turn.
Wonderful. It's an interesting view, but yeah, you've done it. You have secured entry to the secret facility here. And before you reach the doors, as it were, you can take a quick moment to repair your mechs.
I'm at. Jesus Christ, I'm almost dead.
There we go.
Rawhide, what happened to that guy?
Rawhide exploded. A lot of tier
Oh.
2 players exploded this week. It was pretty glorious.
Alright, clear all heat.
So first off,
Might as well use my repair cap to heal 2 HP.
I'm gonna spend 2 repair to fully heal and then repair my structure damage.
You can spend 1 repair to clear you to get back to full HP, so that's just 1. And then
and
you
then
can
when I get
repair structure damage at 1 repair point per structure because Everest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then you can clear heat for free.
I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of just want to. I guess I could waste one of my 6 repair points on gaining that 2 HP back.
It's a bit decadent, but
mean-
you can.
No, I'm
Windsor,
not. I'm actually not going to.
Okay.
Windsor, I have a question.
How are you
Yes?
going to
Do you
spend
have
6
leadership
repair
three?
points in the next scene, though? Is the other question.
Windsor, do you have leadership 3 by any chance?
I do not. I have only leadership 2.
Oh, that's a shame.
However, at the end of this mission, I will be getting leadership 3
Ooh, nice. And
because
Athenas.
because of the spotter artillerist pair. She is the leader.
Sadly, Athenas, you are now in a big boy mech, which means that structure repairs now cost real repair points. So that is 2 if you want to get the structure back, leaving you at 1.
Yeah, I will.
That's
use
fair.
I will use the 1 because I still have 5 points in case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I will clear heat too.
Yeah, can I just get that structure back and just clear the heat?
Yep, you can. Definitely.
Nice.
I have
This,
maximum HP and I have 5 repair caps left.
does the HP go back to normal or does it stay at 8?
It stays unless you use a repair cap to repair it.
Which you
But
won't.
using 1 repair cap to repair 1 HP might be.
Yeah, that seems.
Especially
It's
since
just 1 HP. I think I'm okay.
Especially since your last
I mean-
repair cap, so definitely hold on to that one.
Yeah, it would be even more decadent than me repairing 2 points on Windsor.
It's true. All right. With that, let's take a quick 8-minute break till 50, and then we can get into scene 2.
Good job.
All right.
Good job. Good job.
How are we doing, Twitch? He shot us out the map rock. True. Holy fuck. That was the deck sweeper to end all deck sweepers, huh? Christ. Couldn't even deflect that one. The sword just broke, and then the Ronin did. An incredible display of violence. And a witch. Don't tell Windsor, but I'm still trying to sort of get the deck sweeper Predator logic off. But it's hard. But if it happens, it's really funny.
Initiating launch.
Oops. And 2. It's a bit harder with, like, to balance the encounter properly with 2 license level 4s and then 2 others. But I guess that's always the case. There's nothing you can really do about it. Plus my rolls were abysmal last scene, let's be real. Oof! Also some yikes rolls in scene 1. Surely, again, mostly just unhittable. Evasion 8, E-defense 8. Can't be done. Cannot be achieved. But that happens. Can't be achieved. Next scene is going to be a King of the Hill, which is very much the same idea, only the control zone is now in the middle and both sides clash against each other. It's just pretty fun too. Probably a little harder because the NPCs all start on the map. But this team shouldn't really have problems. Oh, especially since the monarchs have core power, so don't worry about it. It's just gonna be... oh no. Oh, right in the monarch core. Yes, yes. Good old monarch core. Still waiting for the first team to pull out 4 monarchs and just core power, core power, core power, core power to eradicate the scene in like 10 minutes. Oof. That's like, what do you even do as a GM? I mean, just let it happen, right? I think that would be the quickest scene in Interpoint history. It depends on the scene actually, right? Because escort wouldn't really matter, but stuff like control would just be over immediately. 4 core power, 4 monarchs consecutively core power at tier 1. That's just the scene over with. One rounded. But I don't think you can have the counterplay to monarch core is assassins, I guess, because they have agility accuracy inbuilt. Like, what are you supposed to do? Just strap plating to all of your NPCs? Be like, oh well, they just have these. Yeah, it's a good question. Is it your job as a GM to like make the stuff that players want to happen, or is it your job as a GM to make it so that players have a somewhat challenging experience? I guess you could go either way. I personally am more a fan of a more challenging experience than me putting up NPCs to just be shot off the map. But that's me. Which I think you sorta, if you've been keeping track, if you've been playing my games and or watching the stream, you sorta know where I land there. I don't know, I think just putting up cardboard cutouts is sorta boring for both parties involved. But that's just me. But again, I feel that if there's 4 monarchs on a control mission at tier 1, there's like nothing you can do as a GM. It's just over. Like, what are you gonna say? No, these NPCs are immune to monarch core. Can't do that. I mean, you could, but it would be just the biggest bullshit. So, probably not. Probably not. Is that even... Monarch core is d6 plus 4, so it's 7. It's rounded up to 8. It's 8 damage per core power. That is 24 damage. That it kills the Goliath. It just wipes the encounter. Holy shit. Yeah. I don't think there's counterplay, to be honest. It's just have to let that happen. And they could succeed saves. Lesson number 4, save target is 12. I don't know. Seems hard.
My shotgun was technically a neutral roll. It wasn't -1.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey. On the dot 50.
Hey.
Hey, Ralph.
Mm-hmm.
I made a mistake in the last scene.
Oh no, what did you do?
My deck sweeper is only difficulty 1 to shoot, not difficulty 2, so it should have been a neutral roll.
Oh, did you not roll neutral roll? Sorry, I thought...
I rolled it at difficulty because
Gotcha.
I'd forgotten about it. Anyway, it was just a, hey, I missed something.
Haha, no, you did it even more wrong. You rolled it at 1 accuracy.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
No, because it looks like the number was red, but okay.
It's true, because you rolled a 1 on the accuracy.
Oh.
But it doesn't doesn't matter at all, because it was a net 20, so it's just... you rolled
Oh,
a
I
net
rolled accuracy, not negative.
Yeah, you
Okay.
rolled 1 accuracy, but it was a net 20 plus 2, so the outcome is exactly the same. It's just always always the same, don't worry about it. The second scene is a King of the Hill. At the end of the 6th round, I need more player characters than NPCs in the middle control zone. And this time there are no reinforcements because all of the NPCs are starting on the map.
Ooh.
Funky.
There is a lot of NPCs.
Idea. Funnily enough, it's the same amount of NPCs plus 1 assault as last scene. It's just the same crew. They're just here at the same time. Yeah. More acid pits. This is the entrance. You can see the hangar base in the floor there. That's the entrance to where Cyril's casket is located. So once this is secured, the next team can go down there and hopefully we can cycle Cyril.
Psych.
The board of directors wants you to know they are proud of your achievements.
Thank you, Cyril.
Keep it up.
All right. And
What is that?
it's Cyril.
That's
the
That's
NHP.
Cyril.
Your
That's the
work is
NHP.
invaluable. Good
He's just,
job.
encouraging
Encouraging encouraging the NPCs to do better.
all parties.
Oh, all parties, right?
All
Because
parties.
everybody is valuable, or everybody's valuable in the workplace.
Everybody's
I guess Surge was technically a worker once, so
Yeah, we want to put ourselves on the green spaces.
Yep.
Those.
Longcon, most tragic story of everybody this week, because Longcon left Interpoint.
I heard that one.
Did you hear that one? I thought it was great.
Yeah. Oh,
He
I'm
just
so
wound
happy
up
so
here.
much.
It's like, oh, this isn't great.
Oh no.
It's like, oh, Interpoint is here. That's good. I'll just join back up.
Save me.
Longcon, consistently some of the best in between week stories. This is great stuff.
I
All
love
right.
it so much.
With that, let's get right into it.
I will say this. Can I go first? For one reason and one reason only, I want to use the thing.
What is happening?
Quick, use the thing.
We're playing King of the Hill. We were waiting for you to place your mech, Mose.
It's true.
Oh.
6th round, more PCs
I
than
wasn't able to
NPCs.
hear anything for a while. That's why I was.
That
Okay.
might be why. Okay.
Lost
So
consciousness.
we were waiting for you to place your mech.
Yeah.
Yes.
Six rounds.
I was
Mose.
wondering what was happening.
Six rounds. At the end of the 6th round, more players than NPCs in the control zone in the middle this time.
Okay.
I was
So,
wondering what was taking so long. Alright.
so may I go first?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna start by activating my core power.
Nice.
Nice. Do they have reinforcements, by the way, Ralph?
Nope. It's all on the map.
No? Oh.
You
Then
can
we are going to move and boost. We're
core
going to
power
go
to your heart's
here.
content.
And then we are going to use your reserve and lock on and get all the information on everybody.
Everybody.
Yay.
Yeah, you do that one.
Lock on for everyone.
Because Spotter 2 gives me
Oh dear god.
Yep. Good luck.
information drops. Everybody now knows everything that is needed to be had. And I think that's everybody.
Probably.
Uh,
Assault
I
is
feel like I
double,
missed
but yeah.
one.
Assault is twice in there.
Yeah, but I did catch everybody else.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And then I will end my turn.
Here's the real question: should the Panopticon scan macro say which one you scanned, or is it only this ridiculous niche case where it would be relevant? Because otherwise,
I
think-
feel like
yeah.
only in this niche case would it be relevant because normally
yeah,
you're
normally
gonna
you
target with them with-
never have this.
you're gonna
yeah.
target with them with the lock on and then hit the Panopticon scan.
Yeah. All right.
As everybody's lights now get pinged.
None of them are veterans. That makes me sad.
Feel free, Windsor, if somebody has a question about stats, to just Panopticon scan somebody again. That's fine. by me.
Absolutely, no problem.
Because
Because that is general information now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's so many of them with negatives in agility.
The assault is going to move up and prep a light machine gun and end turn.
Can I go next? I have a brilliant plan.
Sure thing.
Sure, I'm gonna move over here and I'm gonna activate my core power.
What? No.
Divine punishment for max damage!
Nice. We had that in mission 1, where I continued to fail every single agility roll. So let's go top to bottom here. Assault number 1 succeeds. Oof.
Makes it for
Uh,
5. Takes
yep.
5.
Takes 4 after armor. Aegis at neutral. 14 will do it. Takes 5. Takes 3 after armor. Which? Agility save. Oh wait, let me just make sure to actually click on this thing. 21! Oof!
Makes it.
Makes it.
Wow.
Watch me make all of these, even the Goliath. Like -2. Oh, that's 5 damage. That's too much. There we go.
That's not 5 damage.
Rainmaker, agility save. 19! Takes
Oh
4.
god.
Oh no, not like this. Pyro.
Oh man.
13! Takes 2.
That's
Ronin! Ah,
Yeah,
Ronin
you failed.
fails. And the last
You
assault is gonna go for 9 as well. You got it.
Fails.
Takes 9. Good one.
Still a hefty chunk of damage.
I mean, yeah, that's just... could tell you that
That's
one,
something
lazy.
fine.
Holy shit.
And
4,
that's the end of turn.
3, 8, 13, 17, 19, 29. Yeah, it's 38 damage. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Alright. Let's go with...
Oh yeah, activate my flight module, so I'll have 3 heat.
Yep, definitely. The Goliath's gonna stomp forward. Good. Ending turn.
I'm just gonna. Can I move
As they
through?
both measure range.
Can I move through allies?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Can just
can,
it
yes.
cannot stop in them.
And because you're
Alright.
boosting, you can just jump over that. You don't have to move around it.
Oh yeah, I don't.
So your
uh,
your 16 hex of movement will end you in hard cover.
Yes.
So that
Probably
is
You'll need to.
Out of
movement.
range.
That is normal movement, boost, overcharge boost, and initiative boost. Correct?
Yeah.
Got it.
So you'll have to roll your overcharge.
Yeah, you do have to.
It-
No.
No,
you
it's not a new one.
Keep
It's a.
overcharges.
Oh, it's my third.
Overcharges
my second.
persist. It's the second one.
Alright, so basics. Overcharge. Second overcharge.
Oh, punished.
Right.
3 heat.
That's not bad though, in comparison.
Now I'm gonna
The-
prepare a
Yep.
shotgun.
For sure. The Pyro is going to move 2 and 2 and ends turn. And that leaves you, Athanas.
Yeah, I was thinking I'd just go up there with a boost.
Do you want a core power?
Yes, but I was thinking I'd do that when I get there because there's no point in creating a clone over here.
I mean,
I don't feel like anyone would go there.
Well, it
Never.
gives you a safe place to teleport back to.
you never know.
But that is true.
Activate core power now.
Yeah,
No,
do
no.
I do that?
You can do that later because I need a moment to fetch you a million holograms.
I'm gonna be so annoying.
Oh no. We had BK was
I mean-
playing with Hunter Jägerkunst 1 every movement ability.
I would say, I
fun.
wrote the most crazy one I saw was on K-pop week.
No. Way worse than that.
Oh, there was a worse one than that?
Yeah. Jägerkunst 1 Duskwing is just ridiculous because every time you trigger Jägerkunst you leave a hologram. So the entire map is just holograms.
I got to
Oh,
try that on a side mission. I had like 11 clones out.
Yeah, but then you can also do stuff
It
like
was-
Hunter and Siege Specialist and just leave even more. Okay,
Yeah.
up there is your hologram army. Just fetch one if you need one.
Oh, there is your hologram army.
Nice.
And is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm thinking just if I'm gonna go with the like actually putting a hologram over there,
Yep, go for it.
because I might
Yeah,
as
so
well.
you'll put one there, and then you'll put one at the second place, right?
Oh yeah, I leave one when I boost as well.
You leave.
Oh.
You leave one anytime you move.
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
So you
Okay,
just,
that's nice.
you just want to run all around and leave holograms everywhere.
Yes, that is the plan. That is definitely the plan. And yeah, I guess I'll just kind of prepare an action from here.
Sure.
And yeah.
Oh, you didn't get your mount back, correct? No, you couldn't. Unlucky.
Oh,
Oh,
right.
only one gun left. That's all we
Yeah,
need.
only the Veil Rifle.
That's all we need.
Yeah, but you only ever fire the Veil Rifle anyway, so...
It's true.
Are they still broken despite like clearing off the structure?
Yes, because you need 1 repair point per weapon that's destroyed. So you would have needed 2 there, which just isn't even close in the budget. So you are out of a weapon mount, I'm afraid.
I thought I used 2 repair points.
You did
And
for
then one-
structure.
Yeah, for one.
You would have needed
Oh.
4. I mean, you can go back to 3 structure and take the weapons back if you like, but
Nah, I'm good. I'll stick with my Veil Rifle. It's the
got it.
favorite anyway.
it's true. The witch.
Oh, that witch is giving me bad vibes.
It's giving you the
That's
evil
what
eye.
I'm here for. That's what Windsor is here for. Windsor is the anti-witch witch.
And we're gonna move to here 6. Oh, we're not moving to there 6. Never mind. Can that ever reach?
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it can. We're moving to here 6. Then we are going for a... Take it easy. We'll start off with an invade. Neutral. Oh, sorry, you're invisible. Invisibility check. Hits. Hits. Take 2 heat and become impaired. You're no longer invisible.
Oh my god, you have 4 heat cap.
And
In the
then
danger zone.
we're also throwing you a tear down at 1 accuracy inbuilt. And that misses. And that is the witch's turn. And then we have the
making
Aegis
sure I didn't use
left. Aegis is going to deploy shield.
Oh, that's a shame.
And then the Rainmaker is also going to waddle move boost into the bubble.
You have to be completely within the shield to benefit from it,
It's a
or...
good question. I don't think so. That's the wrong one. Defense net. While active, characters or objects within the affected area that originate outside the affected area. It is within. I am unsure if Lancer makes the distinction between within and completely within, because the Goliath right now is within.
Okay, alright.
So technically, yes.
Yeah, technically yes. We'll go with that for now. I'll ask PilotNet after. I apologize if it's wrong, but within seems to imply that partly within is within.
That's kind of the way I tend. That's the way
Yeah.
I tend to run things. This is my call, and
But I don't know if I don't even know on the spot right now if completely within exists as a game term. Can't help.
Alright, got it.
The Rainmaker has 2 targets it can shoot. It is at soft cover against you, Athanas. A regular attack. Hitting, nice. 4-4.
and knockback.
Knockback is optional, and we will not go. Does knockback trigger the core power?
How does that work if I'm flying? Do I just get pushed back in the air?
Yeah. But I don't think we're gonna move boost.
Yes,
No, movement during your turn.
Movement during your
Yeah.
turn. Okay. So Jägerkunst and
Siege
the,
tech.
and like aces and
Yeah.
stuff.
But we're not gonna go for a knockback. Doesn't really matter here. And then we're doing a missile pod against you, Bushido. You are in hard cover behind the thing. So that's a big ol' miss, dealing 2 reliable damage. Thus ends the first round. And who would like to go next?
So Athanas, since you're the one who's probably going to be affected by this, what do you think? Who do you think? What do you think we should do?
Listen, I'm the one who should be asking that question.
You know what? I don't think I do want to be there actually.
Yeah, no. I don't
Right.
feel like that's a good spot for you to be.
Everyone is just barely out of my range. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, do you guys just want to get closer?
That means that you'll take the stress. That's why we're asking.
That is fair. That is fair. Maybe I just want to put out
We might
some
want to
more
get into
push.
here and then hide, maybe.
I mean,
you cannot hide within the barrels. You can hide within trees,
Oh.
not within the barrel. I mean, well, it would be very funny to just pop open a barrel and hide in it. But no.
I hate to say this. Maybe the option.
Yeah, it's
is
like
for-
Solid Snake, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm thinking if I go down here, I could.
maybe even do a stabilize and a move,
Why stabilize? It's
because that way the witch can't stress.
The witch can't stress anyway because the teardown missed.
yeah.
Oh, the teardown
Which
missed.
means
Yeah, the
you can
teardown
tear
missed.
down.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Nothing
Then my
matters.
thought on this
Yeah.
was yeah. Then my thought is entirely a moot point. Then I want to go first
Yeah.
because they are nice and shiny around 21-ish hexes away.
It's true.
Yeah. 21-ish hexes away.
21-ish hexes is a move boost with a 15 sensor range. So if I go, I can do some sensory. I can do hackery things with my Hortuga.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can be here
Mm-hmm.
if I'm willing to take. So this, if I drop down from this side over here,
Mhm.
would I be taking fall damage?
Yep, 3 points.
If I climb down, how much movement cost?
2 spaces of your movement for each space you want to climb.
Okay, so I'm at size 2. This math is making my head hurt.
Also, I am
So,
being informed that the Goliath does not benefit from defense net here.
Okay,
Oh,
cool. Good to
cool.
know. Can I go actually?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to move boost,
Mhm.
and because I'm boosting, I'm flying because of rapid burst jump jets.
Nice.
Ah, nice.
So I'm just gonna go to here. Whee! And then I'm going to I'm gonna do some hack shenanigans.
Can you puppet system the Goliath to be closer to me?
I could, but I was thinking about possibly removing the Ronin.
Oh, well, in that case, remove the Ronin.
Yes, because I'm gonna puppet systems the Ronin.
Mhm.
I'm going to puppet systems well, I'm going to invade the Ronin.
Mhm.
Come on. Give me my. There we go.
No.
Can I?
Yes.
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 Yes, I can, and I'm going to consume the lock on to get the
Got it.
accuracy.
Easy hit. 2 heat.
Yep.
It's gonna eat.
And we are going to eject, or we are going to puppet the systems.
Yep.
And we are going to, send him right through the acid bath.
You got it. Taking 4
Uh,
damage from that nonsense.
Yep, and then we are going to overcharge.
Mhm.
Oops, apparently I just hit myself. Because this basics. This is third overcharge.
Mhm.
Never punished.
Nice.
Easy.
To complete the hack action, because I like doing my hacking things in pairs.
Mhm.
And we're going to, again, Puppet Systems the Ronin.
Okay.
You can't suffer from acid bath twice, I think.
That is
Nope,
correct.
we're not doing that. We're doing something
Wait, can
completely
I check
different.
power core?
Nope, we're gonna push hit. We're gonna Puppet Systems him again.
Oh, what are you doing?
Where are we going?
There we go. And you are going this way.
Got it. 5
All
spaces.
the way away.
Go away.
Way away.
Alright.
And then that is my turn.
Nice. Alright, Witch. Time to shine. We are stepping out the bubble. We are locking onto you, Windsor. We are consuming the lock-on for a Predator logic. Big money, no whammy.
Well, Tortuga is a pretty good E-defense, so maybe
true.
it'll miss.
It hits exactly.
No, it hit.
Please, Windsor, give me a daisy cutter. At Bushido.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. It's because it's an AOE. I have to place the AOE template. So
That is correct.
can I get a cone 7, please?
You can get a cone 7.
Now I wish I had throughbolt rounds. Because then I could just draw a line 3 and go, okay, he takes 2 AP.
It's true.
Bang.
So unfortunately, yeah, I unfortunately am going to place it there because I have to because I'm doing it directly at the target. However, this is going to remain in play until because
soft
it's now
cover.
soft cover.
Got it. It's gonna be
I am so sorry, Bushido. I am really sorry.
Oh, it might get worse. Wait. This is a reaction attack, Windsor. You get 1 accuracy. Also, you get Vanguard, 1 accuracy. Oh, you
I
don't
don't
have
have
Vanguard.
Vanguard.
But it's a reaction attack. Is it May? Is it May? Maybe we could save ourselves here. Sentinel.
So
No, it doesn't. It isn't May. It's a 1 accuracy attack.
It is not an Overwatch attack though. So
Oh, gotcha. No.
so he is not
you
suffering
you
the.
get +1 accuracy on all attacks made as reactions.
Yep.
This
but
is a reaction.
but it is not immobilizing, which would have been the dangerous part of it.
Oh yeah, of course. No, the core power doesn't apply, but you get 1 accuracy on the hit.
Yep. I'm so sorry.
18
The
is a hit.
for
Turn
10
kinetic.
damage.
10 damage.
Because I don't have opcal.
You get a gold star. You have done well.
And it's the witch's turn.
I hate that thing.
The witch or the voice?
Both.
Mm.
It's the combination that makes it good. Also, yes.
Imagine living hearing that voice every
Yeah,
day.
and it's until the end of my next turn.
Yeah,
so.
until the end of your next turn, that AoE is soft cover, Bushido.
Yeah, I
I'm
really,
going-
really wish I had throughbolt rounds now. That is going to be remedied at the end of this mission.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Let's go.
I'm gonna... Yes, this can work. I'm gonna activate my flight gear,
Mhm.
first of all. So I'm gonna be taking another 3 heat at the end of my turn. I'm gonna move over here by flying.
Mhm.
And I'll be at height 2.
Just slap that on there, please.
Actually, does that give me a height advantage on the Goliath?
Yeah, you're on higher ground. For
Oh yeah, okay.
Tactician?
Would you like a leadership die for this?
But you don't have
Yeah,
tactician.
sure, why not? I'm gonna overcharge
Mhm.
for 1d3.
Definitely.
Yep. And I'm gonna throw the. I'm gonna throw
Never punished.
the SU order at
Not that it
Mosey.
matters. I'm gonna use my overcharge
Mhm.
to fire a Gandiba, and I'm gonna invoke my hyperspec ammunition for this
Nice.
on the Goliath. So this will be firing at 4 accuracy, I believe.
Why 4? 1 in build. One lock
One
on.
in build, 1 lock on,
One leadership.
tactician,
1 leadership.
and the leadership.
You don't have tactician. You got Nuke, Cav, Skirmisher, and Stormbringer.
Oh, right, I forgot about that. Well,
I mean,
whatever.
hitting that using Stormbringer. Do you have Stormbringer 1 or 2?
1 and 2.
1. Oh. So you can just knock it prone.
Yeah. No, actually can't. Haha. Heavy.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
right,
critical
'cause it-
hit. It doesn't
Juggernaut.
matter because nobody else is within range 15 of me,
That is true.
unless that thing is. Oh, no, it's
So you
not.
deal max damage with your reserve on everything. The Gandaiva deals
Yep. So that is
9
the,
damage plus
9
Opcal,
plus
15,
6 plus 6.
21 damage. Nice, kills it.
Yep, 21 damage. I'm gonna cut the thing, I'm gonna drop back to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to stabilize. Clear all heat. And
And then take 3 heat at the end of your turn
yep,
because you
take
fly.
3 at the end of turn, back to normal.
Perfect.
Done.
Good turn. Alright.
Alright.
The assault is going to
Mosey, you need to end your turn.
move and boost. That is too far. We'll actually go to here. None of these are great. Yeah, we'll do this. 2 here. We are going to fire on you, Mosey.
Could I
Oh yeah, you got your prep.
prepared action?
Yep, go for it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
so rude. Remember, I'm invisible though.
Consume if you consume the lock on.
Oh yeah.
Consume that lock on, please.
Yes.
What happens?
They prepared
okay.
Veil Rifle goes off.
As well.
Oh,
That is 2 damage from the autopod.
Dunk, dunk, dunk.
and because I'm impaired, it turns into a neutral roll.
No, it's still 1 accuracy because it consumed lock on.
Oh,
This is
right,
what
right.
should be.
So
Yeah,
it's even
basically, I gave you. I basically gave you 3 damage. Gave you a 3 additional damage.
That is a hit,
Hell
dealing
yeah.
2 damage. Nice.
Actually, you have to defeat my invisible first.
Yep.
Actually, oh wait.
Oh, and because that was a reaction,
Yes.
it's now immobilized.
You got it.
Ooh.
So we are missing, and you take 3 damage, Mosey. Reduced to 2 damage.
Yep. Reduced to 22.
And it is not moving until the end of its next turn.
Yep, that is correct. We are then going to
Oh, it's not moving
start
anywhere for a while.
and try invade you, Athenas.
Rude.
Very
Hitting
rude.
for 2 heat and impaired. Ending
I keep
turn
forgetting what
on
talent
the
I
assault.
have. Hmm.
If I'm already impaired, does that change anything?
No, it doesn't change anything.
No.
You can check which talents you
Okay.
have by clicking on your talent button, Mosey.
So it's my
So,
turn now?
yeah, Bushido, I would recommend you stabilize.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna stabilize.
I hate to say it, but you need to heal after that. After my shotgun in the back.
Also, I'm
Yeah.
afraid that the autopod will not immobilize the assault because it needs to be specifically an Overwatch reaction to immobilize.
Okay, fair enough. Never mind. All right, so not immobilized, just damaged.
Yep.
Alright, that leaves Bushido and Athenas.
I'm repairing, and it doesn't have a secondary effect.
Nah, none right now.
So I'm gonna move up to here.
Wait,
That
how?
is a normal move and then overcharge boost.
Yeah,
I
don't
thought
do
I
that.
still had my regular boost.
Oh, sorry, because stabilizing is a full action, so you're out of actions after you stabilize.
Oh, it's full action.
Yeah.
Yep, it's full action.
And staying in the Daisy Cutter AOE is probably preferred because you're anywhere you're not getting hard cover from, you're getting soft cover.
Yeah, I'ma just stay here. And that's gonna be my whole turn.
You got it. The Rainmaker is going to waddle up 2 spaces. We will attempt to throw an invade your way, Athenas. Sensor range of 15. That is a hit, dealing 2 heat.
Wow, no, I don't like these. That reaches the heat cap.
Ticks you
No,
over.
you got pass.
It
Yeah,
ticks you
okay.
over. You should be at 2 heat, so you'll be at 2 heat
Yep.
cap, and you're stressing.
We'll go the. Right?
And click on
Ooh.
and you become exposed.
They don't
We
That
even
is
all have to be
dangerous.
destroyed.
are then going to fire missiles in every direction at 3 targets. Mosey, you are no longer invisible.
Yep. Let me just fix that.
So
Yep,
that
already
is
fixed it.
3 attacks. A regular at 1 difficulty for you, Athenas. Missing entirely, but reliable will structure you. That is 1 for you, Windsor. This one coming in at neutral. That is a hit, dealing 4 explosive. And 1 for you, Mosey. That one is at hard cover.
I wouldn't mind be at soft cover because of the Daisy Cutter thing.
It's a good question. How high?
It doesn't matter because you still hit with the 20, but
How
Yeah,
high is
it
the
doesn't
cone
matter.
though? Because you're on top.
Uh,
You're size 2 on top of a. No
oh
idea.
right, oh I'm on the thing. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, but you
Never
might
mind.
still. You might still be right because the cone might be. No, the cone is 3 high actually.
The cone.
Yeah.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You still rolled a 20, so it
Yeah,
doesn't
it's,
matter.
it's a hit. For 2 damage and then 1 regular attack against you, Mosey, at 2 difficulty. Is a hit for 4 explosives.
I have a question. If it's only
Big one.
reliable 2 damage, then where does the structure come from?
Because you're
you're
exposed,
exposed
you take 4
and
damage.
so
Right.
2 damage doubled. So you'll go
Full
straight to you'll go to full 9. And you
Yeah,
haven't
thank you.
activated yet, so you can stabilize and fix your exposed before it gets any worse.
That's true. But first, roll me a structure check, please.
Yes.
First, structure loss.
Does that count as first? Because I
Yep.
technically lost
Yeah,
one.
it counts
That's
as
the first
first.
one.
Nice.
4.
Oh,
Oh, we're not out of
That's a
guns.
trouble.
That's the good news.
good news is you still have
you
a
lose
gun.
a system here, so either hex or smoke, I guess, or the neurospike.
Yeah, let's.
Get rid of the smoke charges, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Or actually, I like the smoke charges. Let's
Sure.
just go with the other one.
Goodbye, hex charges. And then it is your turn.
Right. So
You
first
should
question:
stabilize
what?
to clear expose, probably.
That is probably a good idea. Where do I do that?
So it's a full action stabilize. You'll probably want to, you want to clear exposed, which I think is clear heat and exposed, right?
Yep, it's clear heat exposed.
Where do I find that?
In mech actions, full action, stabilize.
All right.
Then it'll ask you to do things. And
Yeah. Clear heat plus exposed. That's
Got
what I
it.
want to do.
Yeah.
You can also clear
Yeah.
the impaired on the secondary, so you're just free to go.
Oh. Which one is? Yeah, that's condition.
Yeah, and you want to move too.
Yes, I do. Question: What is this green again?
It's soft cover.
Oh, that's a soft cover.
Until
from the,
Windsor
daisy cutter.
activates again.
Yep, it's a soft cover until I activate.
Okay, cool. So that's good. Yeah, I guess. Does that thing get in the way if I go here?
No, because you're flying.
Could I?
You
Right,
can go anywhere you like.
So I was thinking maybe we can leave one clone over there, and
Well, you only have
A standard move left.
a standard move left.
oh right, it's
Unless
only.
you overcharge.
Yeah, you could overcharge, but I think you're on 4?
On 3.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh,
You might stress again.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to stop right there though. So maybe
Sure.
I'll go somewhere else.
Maybe we can just get in the assault's face.
Yeah, you could get in the assault's face there.
It's true.
I don't know how wise that would be, but I'll probably kill it next turn anyways. So
You could get into the cover here.
I could, yeah.
Uh,
I was also thinking I could go up here because then I kind of got that covered. Not from the assault though, but I won't have that either way. So
yeah, I can kill the assault anyway. So don't worry.
All
too
right.
much
yeah,
about it.
I think between us we're gonna kill the assault.
all right, cool. Then maybe I can just go down there.
That works.
That works too.
Mm-hmm.
Does that sound sane?
Yeah, that sounds sane.
All right, cool. And that's it then.
Nice. We are gonna go with the bottom assault. I'm gonna move to here. We're going to
Oh, no.
shoot at you, Windsor.
Sure.
There's a neutral light machine gun. Missing for 1 damage.
Because 2 armor.
Pyro will lumber up. The Aegis will attempt to recharge shields. Does not manage to, so we'll just stay there. And last but not least, the Ronin is going to...
Come back at me.
yeah, moving forward to here. And then we are going to check for engineering. And we'll die anyway.
It's dead.
Environmental kills.
Environmental kills are pretty sexy. We love
Yes,
to see
indeed.
those.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a
I
turn
love
for
how
Ronin.
my Stormbringer is basically useless because I kill them.
Oh no.
Well, they're meant for you to use your Sharangas with, right?
Yeah, not really.
Well, I mean, that's what I did with them. So
And
I
that
guess
is
so.
a round.
I will
Let's kill
say-
that assault.
I will say
Windsor,
this,
Can you go and kill that assault?
I was actually thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and kill that assault.
All right. So I'm gonna go, which means that this will go away. I'm gonna need it again though,
Yeah, definitely.
because I'm going to use the second charge so that I can't be
Before
so that
somebody
can't
else
use
uses
again.
it, yeah, that's very fair.
So we're going to go 1, 2. So we're gonna end up there because we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, but I want to fire here at the assault.
Nope.
Sorry.
Oh, that bottom assault,
So
sorry.
the assault's the only target.
Gotcha. Thought you meant the top assault.
Nope. We're gonna use the bottom assault.
Bang.
Yep.
Bang.
With our deck sweeper.
Oh, the
Or no,
deck
daisy
sweeper.
cutter, not deck
Daisy
sweeper.
cutter.
Sorry.
Mix those up too.
Yeah.
all
We
the
will
time.
consume the lock on.
Mhm.
So we are doing 9 kinetic or 10 on a crit.
We're hunkering.
You're gonna hunker either way.
We're hunkering. Otherwise, we dead.
Accuracy 1.
Oh, crit.
I
9
think you might be
is 5 damage.
9 is still 5. All right. And then, whoops. Apparently that disappeared because it should still be there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
'Cause
that's my
it's-
bad.
It's soft cover. And then we're going to hack that assault and kill it.
Oh, I'm gonna dunk it.
It's gonna go in acid bath. I need to move it out of the way so I can actually target the assault.
It should be underneath it now, so I should be able to.
Okay. Invade.
Get dunked on.
Nice.
And we're gonna send it through the acid towards
Goodbye.
Athanas.
It melts. It melts.
There's nothing left.
And
Give it a
actually,
Bushido
you
treatment.
know what? We'll finish our movement in the soft cover. Beside Athanas.
Precariously located in the vat of acid, I see.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can afford to take the burn damage.
Yes.
Let's see.
Which
The
enemy are
top assault is gonna go for 40 here. And we're going to invade you, Mosey.
Oh no. Get away from me.
That's a miss.
It's a miss. It's a miracle.
Can't be done. Can't be done. E-Defense 8 is too much. A light machine gun for good measure. Which can be done for 5.
Ow.
Ending turn on
That
the
deals
assault.
4 more damage. Good thing I'm at 24 HP.
Good thing there's an ice out drone hidden somewhere on your mech.
Just gonna.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, you're just gonna go?
Yeah, just
I'm-
go.
I'm
Just
I'm just gonna go.
We're going fast.
Yeah,
Move
just
and
stab
boost.
it.
Got a quick left.
I only get 1 skirmish, but accuracy 1.
Why accuracy 1?
Because engaged.
What?
Mhm.
I have,
What?
I have a thing for it.
The Vanguard thing?
Duelist. No, Duelist does not trigger off
Duelist.
heavy melee
Ah.
weapons.
It's a main melee weapon. not a
We
heavy
can make
melee.
this a hit for the main melee weapon, or we can make this a complete miss.
I'll make it for the main melee weapon. 'cause
Yeah,
I want
just
damage.
throw the main melee out. Regardless what you roll, it's
It's
gonna be a
just
hit.
this, but it's 6 damage.
It's gonna be 5 damage even.
Oh, 5. Yeah, 5.
It's
Yeah,
d6
1d6
plus
two.
d6 plus 2. 5 damage, reduced to 4. Yep, we're taking it. You could overcharge for the 3rd time, which has a 50-50 chance to overheat you here. Or we can leave it.
Fuck it. Let's
Fuck
go.
it. Fair. 3rd one.
Stress is a resource.
Overcharge, bird overcharge. Let's go.
Let's go.
Woo!
Oh, you did.
We did it.
Nice.
You did it. Hit it with a heavy melee.
Hit it with
Yep.
a heavy melee. I will.
Because Duelist is once per round anyway, so might as well go for the heavy here.
Heavy melee.
1, 2, 3.
Neutral roll.
Neutral.
5,
That's a miss.
Damn.
We tried.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have to take care of the assault too. Oh, never mind then.
I mean, technically, if you get a crit,
What are the odds of that happening?
Just get a crit for it.
actually, if you consume the lock-on on the Rainmaker, it might work.
I'm trying to do that, but that thing is in the Aegis bubble shield, so I can't crit, so
It's
it
true.
doesn't work.
Crits are
How
forbidden.
does it just say cannot crit?
Yep.
I
Crits,
cannot crit.
crits don't exist in this bubble. It's a crit-free zone.
I mean, it would kill the Rainmaker, I think, with my autopod damage as well.
Probably. We're gonna go for the pyro.
If I
It's gonna-
hit it, I'm going to kill with the Gandalf anyways. So
It's
That's
going to
fair.
arrive one of these days.
How fast does it go?
Movement.
it says 2 speed, I think.
Fair enough.
I'll
Any
just
day
kill
now,
it.
Pyro. Any day.
Actually, yeah. That's some of the information I can get off the Panopticon, right?
Mhm.
And I can just check it again.
Yep, go for it.
Yeah, speed 2. Okay.
Anyway, whose turn is it now?
Either yours or Athena's.
Oh, well, okay. I'll
I
just
can
go
go
ahead
either
and,
way.
I'll just go ahead and kill that assault, finish off that assault before it kills any more. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that thing for Bushido to kill. I'm just gonna focus on the Rainmaker.
Okay.
I'm just
So-
gonna go ahead and focus on the Rainmaker. I think I can do it.
I
So
believe.
this cost me 2 movement speed to get up here, I think.
It's
1, 2,
4 actually.
4.
Mm.
Okay.
Why don't you go there, like up and over?
Oh well, that's actually probably a wiser choice, but
It's the big friend.
That still gets you your 15.
I can just go to here.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
that's
was
probably
thinking.
a wiser choice. Yep.
Likes to be tall.
Yes.
There's a
I think
cascade
it's
roll
already
for that.
locked on.
So we have a
And I'm
a
going
cascade
to-
chart, and one of the results is the mech attempts to
Yeah,
climb the highest.
This is
highest
this
piece of
can
terrain.
work. I'm gonna barrage.
Mhm.
First, on the Rainmaker.
Yep.
Consuming lock on,
Yep. Neutral.
so this will be a neutral difficulty.
And I will throw Autopod at it for 3 damage.
Yep. That is 2 damage.
Yandiva.
I know you're
Or
probably
neutral.
gonna kill it, but every little
It's a
bit of
It's a
damage
hit. It's a miracle.
And that is a
For
kill.
5 damage. Plus Upcom. Plus
There you go.
You got it.
Just because.
that is dead. I'm gonna use my other weapon, the assault rifle, to attack that industrial assault
Mhm.
at hardcover difficulty.
That is correct. That is a hit.
It's a hit. It's a miracle.
We're hunkering.
For
I
2
said we're
reliable
hunkering.
damage.
I need to declare hunker on a hit, so here we are, taking no damage. Oh no, we're taking exactly 1
You're still
point
taking
damage.
1.
Yeah.
So
0.5
yeah, it's
rounded up.
2 minus 1 divided by 2
0.5 round
is
up.
1.
1. Yeah. Alright, end turn.
You got it. The witch throws a d6 in the air. Ah, so close. We are going to move 6 spaces. We're going to invade you, Windsor.
Okay.
That is a hit, 2 heat and impaired, and then we're throwing a tear down your way. Actually, nah, we're gonna throw a blind your way. You are
Wow.
blinded.
Tech attacks are killing it today.
That's true, on both sides.
Yeah, but you have a daisy cutter which does a cone damage anyway. So
There
it
are-
doesn't-
No, I
Not
no,
anymore.
I used the last daisy cutter. Should
There's
have.
Sure.
there is no
Never mind
daisy
then.
cutters left. Out of safety reasons. And
However, I can still censor do techie things, which is 90% of what I do.
that is incorrect. You need line of sight
Oh.
for all of your tech attacks.
Do you? I thought it was only within sensors.
No, you need line of sight for the tech attacks.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Invades and lock-ons do require line of sight as well.
Okay.
Athanas, all you.
Yeah.
Can you go and finish off that assault, maybe? Or can you attack the witch, maybe? No, wait. You only have a veil rifle, which is...
I mean, I could reach all the way.
That would be a cool maneuver, to be honest.
I'd
If I
recommend
just
attacking the,
boost a
or-
little bit.
I think Bushido can reach it on his next turn,
Yeah,
anyways.
I can reach it, so I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
if you can
attack it
finish
at
off the assault, then we can... Actually, if you go over here and fire a veil rifle...
I mean,
on
I can
this
just.
vector,
Yeah.
it can hit all 3 of them.
Either from
then I'll
that
have
angle
to-
or from that angle. Both sides work. The benefit of
I
this
was
angle is that
thinking-
the... yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was thinking from this angle, I get to place another clone there instead of, very close to where there already is one.
Also true. The cover is different. So from this side, the assault gets no cover, but the witch gets hard. From this side, the witch gets no cover, and the assault gets soft.
That side also has that Aegis with that harpoon gun.
Oh, true.
Yeah, but she.
It's never gonna hit.
So.
Never gonna hit anyway. Unless.
That feels like jinxing it, but
like it never hit last time.
Unless.
It'll never happen.
if we can be a little bit reckless, we can go over to the witch, I think.
It's looking pretty good. Oops.
So you want to place a clone here?
Ugh.
Yep.
Ugh. Everything's broken now. There we go. No. There we go.
Well,
And then move right over here, I
Yep.
think.
Another clone.
Swear.
Here.
Blast the witch.
sorry about all these clothes. Yeah,
and
I'll
since
reach out.
and since I just went, I can autopod again.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna autopod the witch. Consume the lock on.
Hell yeah.
When did you go? You
I went
autopoded on
immediately-
Mosey's turn. You autopoded the.
yeah,
the
that's
Renegade.
true.
Oh, I went first. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind. I apologize.
That's all good. And one Veil Rifle. You can consume the lock-on for an accuracy. So it's 1 accuracy in build. You can consume lock-on for 2 accuracy on the witch, and the assault is always going to be neutral here.
Right, and I don't have to target Bushido.
Correct.
Yeah.
Just 2 targets.
Okay.
It just gets off cover.
I mean, it's funny if you do, but.
Oh, minimal damage.
Ooh.
Ah.
Hate to see
For
it.
once.
For once. The worst opportunity to have it.
I mean, I think the assault will die anyways if you hit it.
Nah. Ambitious.
We can hope.
It's a
the
hit
Witch
on
is
the
a
assault.
miss. The assault is hit for 1 damage.
Ah.
Eh.
God damn it.
Shame.
Time to overcharge, huh?
No,
I
don't do it. Don't do it.
Why not?
So 1 in 3 chance to overheat. That's good odds in my book.
33% chance that you overheat.
It's a 66% chance that you
next
don't.
to a witch. Right next to a witch is the problem.
And you consume the lock on the
Yeah,
witch.
the witch is not
Eh.
nice. Maybe I should not do that this time.
Okay. It's up to you.
Maybe towards the end if I feel like things are going really well and it's worth it.
I mean, things are already going really well, to be honest.
Yeah, they are.
Alright, if that is your turn, just click the end turn button. You got it. Perfect. The Aegis will pack up. There are no more friends to play with. Recharging the shield, which happens. We're going to move 3 space to here. I'm going to throw a... Oh, you're invisible right now. In that case, it's better to invade you first to strip the invisible and hit anyway. Would have liked to go for lock on here, but we can't. So you get 2 heat. And then we're throwing you the harpoon cannon at neutral, which will probably miss. Unless it doesn't.
Oh, it's a critical hit.
For 2 damage, and you are grappled by the Aegis. Which is a bit awkward.
The curse is real.
Aegis
God
is
damn.
putting
I
in
told
work.
you it'd hit.
Yeah,
should I go
we
first this
jinxed
round?
it.
Yep,
Should I go
going,
first this round?
going to run 4.
I was actually going to go first to kill the witch.
I was going to kill the assault so that you can go kill the witch.
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
I mean,
I'm
I'm gonna be
guessing I
waiting
did
on.
not
I'm gonna be
leave
waiting
the
on the
clone.
pyro. So, I'm doing
Oh
things.
no,
with...
I was going to kill the pyro too.
Oh, you're gonna try and kill the pyro as well? Okay.
Yeah, I can kill them both.
Mhm.
I'm gonna barrage. Firing my Gandivas at the pyro.
Mhm.
Is it 2 accuracy?
Yep. That
And
is
as
a
a
crit.
critical hit, I immediately get to slap the witch for 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you slap the assault for 3 damage and shoot the witch?
Yeah, because I have an assault rifle that I'm going to shoot it with.
Okay, fair enough.
And then this is a critical hit
It's
for
8.
8 energy
And
damage.
that is a kill.
And I'm going to use overpower caliber for damage. And nuclear cavalier, yada yada. I'm gonna shoot the assault with the assault rifle.
The assault with the assault rifle,
At
that
2
is...
difficulty.
Nah, it's a kill. It's
And
reliable.
it's just going to die.
Yep.
And it's a hit anyways. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then boop, right into the point. And that's the end of my turn.
Nice. Let's see, we got the witch left. The witch is going to attempt to recharge stuff. No, that's the opposite of recharging stuff. We are going to throw an invade your way, Bushido.
Uh-oh.
That is a miss.
Oh.
And
Do you have an
then-
ice out drone as well?
Everybody seems to have one today.
Except me.
Except you, true. Which is weird,
Which
because
one?
you have the highest defense out of all of them.
Tries to invade the systems. It's just all samurai movies.
I respect it, okay? Athos, you also took 2 damage from the harpoon. Not that it matters
Oh, right.
much. The witch will tear down on you, Bushido. That has to hit. 1 accuracy and build. Nope. Absolutely not. Ending turn for the witch.
Really cannot get through all those samurai movies
It's
he's watching.
just
Can
that
I
can't
actually go
happen.
next?
Oh, sure. If you want.
Well, that way I can clear blind, reset all my reactions, and do a bunch of other things.
Nice.
So I'm going to move and boost, so I'm flying because I can.
Yep.
5, 6. I will then, because I only have, I can only have line of sight to myself here. I am going to throw out another drone. We're gonna put it on the cover beside me.
Definitely.
Deployment. There we go. And then the other quick action is, can we ready an attack?
That was a move and a boost.
Oh right, move and boost. Move, boost, quick action. However, that removes the blind.
Yep.
And I now have all of my reactions back up.
Wonderful. The Aegis. I don't know, Athenas. What are we doing? What are we doing here, even?
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
acid pit in the vicinity, so I don't know.
We're just stuck in a hug.
just hanging.
We're
2
just
buddies
vibing together.
chilling.
Mm,
One of them impaled by a harpoon, but what can you do?
it's fine.
Just
We're surrounded by explosive holograms. I just realized.
ram you, I guess. It's a hit, I guess.
Knock you away and then shoot you with the harpoon.
Just shoot you again with a harpoon, I guess. At 1 accuracy this time.
Just playing catch.
Nope, not doing
It's
it.
a myth. It's a miracle.
And then we're just stomping to here. Over you, past you. Ending turn.
Thinking about Harlequin cloak.
True, actually.
Are they just leaving me behind now?
Just keep forgetting what
You're
we're
invisible
doing.
on your own turn.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
True. Don't matter. We'll take
Have I
it.
used my initiative?
You have in turn 1 to get like
You did it on turn one.
halfway
Good.
across the map.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do this with my 4th overcharge, because fuck it.
That's fair.
Oh my god, what the hell?
Okay.
You like
Fuck it.
4 overcharges. So that's I mean you can just walk there with your regular boost.
Yeah, you could just move and boost instead.
Just walk there.
I wanted to do a barrage, but
I mean, there's no difference between barraging and skirmishing and then overcharging to
You're gonna
skirmish
hit
again.
it with the barrage anyways. You're
Right.
gonna,
I was gonna try and
yeah,
hit
you
them.
can hit it with the barrage.
Oh,
anyways
hit
at
them
this
both.
angle.
Do you have jump jets? Yes, you do, right?
Yeah.
So you can move 4.
8. That's the most you can do, but
8 there.
but
Yeah.
then it will be at the threat range of the thing.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess so.
movement.
That's good.
So you're gonna overcharge for basically the boot. That
Second
boost.
skirmish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or a second.
Now you can
skirmish.
the smart move here is to move, boost with quick, skirmish, and then if you need it, overcharge skirmish again. There's no
Yeah.
need to overcharge, so you have a barrage if you don't need it. So with the overcharge skirmish, you're more flexible.
Yeah, sure, I'll do
Let's
that.
skirmish first with the heavy melee.
I forgot. Quick attack.
You can use the tactical melee to get 1 accuracy, or you can use the heavy melee to just make sure if you hit, it's just dead.
And as long as you hit, I can throw 3 damage at it.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll go with the tactical melee then.
Tactical melee, let's go. Nice hit.
It's a hit.
Hey.
And 7 does
Hey.
it.
It's dead.
So I didn't need it. So that we're good there.
Now 4th overcharge.
Got it.
Okay.
There is a self-destruct button in your mech. You don't need to do this. You can't just cut out the middle man, to be real.
You're going to struck
10
twice.
heat, nice.
You're pressing twice.
2
Wow.
stress.
Oh, so you're gonna have to stress once and then stress again.
Hooray.
So you're gonna click first loss stress, and then the second loss stress.
So how do I do this?
Go to
So click
basics,
on your mech.
please. Go to basics.
Stress.
Overheating.
Overheating.
First lost, second lost.
First loss
Stress.
stress.
You are exposed
And impaired.
and impaired.
You're exposed and
That
impaired,
is-
but now have an additional quick action.
That was surprisingly not as bad as it could have been.
You are correct.
It's
But
about as
exposed,
bad as it could have been.
but exposed is a kind of oh god.
It isn't air, oh god, but I do shoot at neutral because Vanguard.
True.
And there is a
Hey,
lock on you
crit.
can consume.
It's not a crit, sorry.
Oh no, that's
Please roll me a
still
regular.
5.
The Aegis can't be crit.
I can
Ever.
still a 5.
We'll take the 5. That is reduced to 3. And the turret?
Yeah, I'll do it because it'll only do 1.
Damage is damage.
I'm gonna kill
But
it.
1 damage is still 1 damage.
Correct. Alright. Good turn, Bushido.
Oh, I forgot to end my
The risk
turn.
it took was calculated, but man, I'm bad at that.
Apparently, I forgot to end my turn.
That leaves Athenas. All you.
Right. Well, I was thinking, could I just like fly up here?
So you are knocked prone right now. That means you
So
need
you
to
would have
stand
to
up.
stand.
Can't I just like levitate?
No,
Hovering.
you can't.
She's hovering. She's immune to prone anyways.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Hovering is immune to prone. That is correct. In
That's
that
what I
case,
was
just
thinking.
go where you like. See if I care.
Yeah. I'm thinking we'll just go up here, and I'd like to shoot.
First, we're shooting.
Are you consuming the lock on?
Oh, that would be nice.
Ah, it's a miss.
Then I will be auto-potting as well.
Also, leave a hologram right next to the.
1 damage.
Yes. Hologram. The hologram is important because I wanted
I
to.
can stack the damage on 3 reactions.
Nice.
Yay! There we go. And then that is 2 accuracy because of lock
Yep.
on.
Yep.
Yep. Ooh, nice.
Unfortunately, it's not a crit because
but
Aegis can't be crit.
Super doesn't matter because it's 7 damage. 2 damage.
Damn it. All right, cool. And yeah, if I teleport to one of my clones, all
of
the other
them
ones
will
explode, right?
explode. You got it.
Yay! So I just
don't-
wanna.
I don't think anybody's adjacent to a clone, so.
Well, the
Jesus.
Aegis.
Aegis is it?
Well, I mean, yes, the Aegis, but I meant us.
I don't think it can
Allies.
affect allies.
It doesn't damage allies.
Yeah.
Hostile
But
characters
yeah, I'm
never
thinking
agility save for take
Yep.
26 energy. Yep.
So yeah, it doesn't
I'll
I'll
damage
just go
allies.
here.
Goodbye.
Boom.
Alright, agility save for the Aegis. 11. I think that does not do it. Can you go to your frame feature, core power, and click explosive?
It's not there. Oh wait, there it is.
Yep, half mirrors explosive. Yep.
Save target of
4
12.
damage,
Ooh.
save target 12. Oof! 2 damage.
Ah!
As all the holograms shatter into a million pieces.
I'm thinking could have gone here instead because no, wait. Yeah, because then I could have overcharged and hit it with the ale rifle again, I think.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Wait, there it is. Yeah, I can reach it, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yes.
Do it by this. Actually, they're gonna have soft cover by this vector, but it's better than hard cover here. So yeah.
Well, could I be up in the air?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, because flying is a thing.
Oh yeah, you're flying.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Sure. Just go
okay.
7 into the air and then shoot down on this nerd.
Yeah, just overcharged. Ah, it's just one.
Never punished. Nice. And
Uh,
you need the
please.
crit here. 1 accuracy.
Ah,
Oh no, it can't. It can't be crit. It's always alive. It doesn't matter.
yeah, that
It's
sucks.
Oh, it's a crit.
over. It is a crit, but so mad. You hate to see it.
I tried. I tried my best.
We tried. Going to round 5. It is a 1 HP Aegis versus the world.
You get a
Don't
gold
worry,
star.
I
No,
got
no.
this.
You have done well.
Aegis goes
Don't
first.
worry,
Yep.
guys.
Aegis goes first.
Get him!
NPCs go first because players took the last turn in the last round. So Aegis gets one last hurrah. Just going to involve locking onto you, Bushido, and throwing your harpoon gun. And then you can slice it in half if you wish. That does it. 2 damage, 4 damage, reeled in. And that's the Aegis turn.
Athenas, do you want to go and finish that thing off?
I kind of want. I kind of
Wait,
want
you can't do it?
I kind of want to play shenanigans on it, make it walk away, and then take the so that Bushido can take the Overwatch shot.
Fancy.
Yeah. I
kinda
could
want-
just shoot it with the veil rifle from here, but I don't feel like that would be very
we all
interesting.
could just finish it off.
Everybody can roll me d20 here. And whoever wins gets to kill Aegis.
Or, okay.
Nope, not me.
Nope. Bushido.
Oh,
Oh, yep.
Oh,
All right,
get
Bushido,
him!
Let's go.
hit him.
get the ass.
Everyone's like, I really want to kill this one.
Oh,
Shit.
not a good start.
Oh,
You only get 2 melee attacks because
Yep. 1 accuracy, tactical melee.
yeah, tactical melee. Here's
There we go.
It's a hit and it's dead.
5 damage will do it. Alright. With that,
I wanted to just power move self-destruct. Self-destruct.
it's a strong move.
I'm gonna eject onto the mech and start jockeying it.
With that, the coast is clear. The underground facility is exposed, and we can send in the next team to get to
Yay.
Cyril.
You have done well.
hell yeah, good job.
So what does cycling mean?
Cycling is when you reset an NHP, so it's basically you
Yeah.
reset the AI so it's no longer evil.
Yeah.
Well, it's no longer indifferent.
Listen,
Well, in this
I
case,
can
it's evil.
apply morality here if I want to.
In this case, it's evil.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, Ralph hasn't been psycho in a long time.
It's true, and it shows. For your magnificent efforts in today's mission, we will be awarding you some license levels.
Yay.
Mosey, you'll be going to license
I'm at license level 5.
5, which means you're going to the yellow room.
Oh no, the
Ooh.
yellow room.
You're becoming yellow.
The
Ooh.
yellow-
Oh no, not the yellow room.
You'll be going to the yellow room. And Windsor, government name Bambi. We'll put you
Yep.
to license level. If I can find
4.
you. 4. Nice. Athanas, you'll be going to license level 3.
Yay!
And Bushido, for completing your first mission aboard Interpoint Station, you'll be going to license level 1.
Yeah,
Can now
congratulations.
legally have
Sir.
that atlas.
Perfect. One step closer to the
Avoid
Atlas.
committing crime.
Yep,
You are
that's
one
fair.
step closer to the Atlas, Bushido.
All right. With that, thank you very much for playing. I hope you had a good time.
Yes.
And
This was fun.
I'll see you on the Discord. I'll see you in another mission. And take it easy,
All right.
everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
All right, Twitch chat. How are we doing? You called Samisa. Pilotification. Calvino settles. Is a unique part of our team and set an example for your peers. You overseer will be informed of your effort. True. No, that was a good one. Yeah. Next mission is in 8 hours from now. 8 hours? 8 hours. And will be the big old boss fight, as is tradition. And we'll see how that works out. Spooky. We face Cyril and her maniacal industrial mechs. I miss their tier 2 enemies. Tier 2 enemies were so good. But here we are. Maybe we can just use tier 2 enemies in the next mission. Nobody will notice. When the Ronin starts critting with 2 attacks on a skirmish. Suspicious. Yeah. That's it from me. Thank you for watching. Have a good time. Yeah. I hope to see you on the Discord. Hope to see you on the mission. Support the project via the Patreon or your Twitch subscription. So if you can, means a lot to me. Doing this full time currently, so couldn't do it without your support. Yeah. I'll see you around. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.